Okay, cool. There we go. All right, we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, something. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a very fun and silly and exciting one shot for the Mongoose crew as Lorianne is absent. Lorianne, would miss you very much. But we're going to do a little fun one shot heisty thing. So with totally different characters that I have not really checked into at all. So this will be really fun. Let's do this just because it's been you guys are playing different characters entirely. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and just say any name that you want that we'd say is your name. Does that make sense? You don't have to say your name, but say your whatever you want the internet to know your name as. Jeez. I figured out a better way to say that. Anyways, cool. My name is Joe. I am the DM for the evening, and moving it on to Lucia.
My name is Kayla. I'm playing Lucia, aka Maverick, as she is known by her crew. She's a rogue swashbuckler and fighter.
Very cool. Awesome. I'm gonna mess this up. Flopsy.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I am playing Flopsy. He is a Haringen rogue, and he's going to be goofing stuff up tonight.
Cool. Torque.
Yeah, hi, my real name is Mike. I will be playing the part this evening of Torque Jackhammer Sound Lewith. The middle name is the actual sound of a jackhammer. He is an Earth Genasi artificer. I will also be playing the part of his Steel Defender companion, Linda, who is a robotic goat.
The sound of a jackhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
I love it.
Oh, that's so good. Cool. And my wife. You know who's last.
My name's Miranda, and tonight I am playing a mime, and I will tell you the mime's name when it comes up.
Fantastic. I love it. Awesome. Cool.
And I did this all myself.
If it's not obvious.
And it's terrifying.
And I have a straw.
Because I'm scared of clowns.
I am too, but I'm not scared of myself.
It's good for you for facing your fears.
It's just me.
I'm terrified.
I look ridiculous. There's no way you can be scared of this.
So good. Cool. So the way we're going to start things off, you guys are all current or passing through members of Callville. So the players are all familiar with what Callville is. That is kind of the outskirts of the central capital of Imea, known as Eisenheim. You were invited you were invited for a job. That's all you know. You saw the at least some of you, we can decide who. Actually, let's put it this way. Who thinks they're like, I know Lucia isn't, but who thinks they're actually like, they're from Callville?
I would say my character's from nearby, but in the country and has moved to the capital.
Okay. So you've lived for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So my character in my backstory, I work at like whatever the university is in the capital city.
Gotcha.
So I'm coming from there.
You said you're working in the university of the capital city?
That's where I see my character coming from, is that he was working. He's like a professor of technology.
I will say this.
Okay.
You're wanting to become a professor.
That's fair. That's fine.
University.
That's fine. I could be like a low-level adjunct or something. I don't care.
Well, because you're currently in Callville, which is the poor outskirts sort of thing. That's where you would currently be residing.
I'm doing research, man.
What
Yep.
Joe's saying is, how do you like them apples?
That's fair enough.
You're a janitor at a university, and you see a chalkboard that has cool. Yeah, I think for some reason I'm kind of blanking on the idea of like what would absolutely draw you to this, but it was definitely intriguing to you whether or not it was clear that this person has money based
Sure.
on what the writing was on there. I will say this actually specifically for Torque, the name Silius Montgomery is is a long-standing member of the not necessarily the faculty of we'll say of IU, but really definitely a what was the word I was looking for? Definitely a well-paying member of the not the faculty. What the heck am I trying to think of? What's the word? Someone help
The
me out.
board of trustees.
The board of trustees.
something.
Yes, absolutely.
Quick retcon, by the way. I teach at CCC, Colville Community College.
Perfect. Okay. Colville Community College is you are working as the principal and the teacher for pretty much everything. There are probably 3 students in there, 2 of which are paying attention.
Thought they were getting lunch somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Feels very Trump University like.
So we are going to start in a carriage ride. So you're all riding in a carriage, passing through from Colville to is it Midtown? What would it be called in between?
Midtown.
Yeah, I think it was Midtown. Passing through from Colville into Midtown, you're all in the carriage. Actually, I think we're going to do this. Let's start with the 3 of you. Everyone except for Miranda's character is in the carriage as it's kind of pulling along. You all got a letter just saying, "Hey, looking for some able-bodied." Looking for some able-bodied, morally, what's the word I'm looking for?
Ambiguous?
I guess morally, morally ambiguous people for a high-paying job. And you are the only ones in the carriage. So the carriage is rolling along. Feel free to role-play in this moment if you'd like.
I don't know why we have to ride in this thing. I hate wheels. They just seem unnecessary to me.
Hey!
Yeah.
That rabbit can talk! Did you see that?
Yeah. That idiot can talk.
Where?
Ve-
I don't
Very.
see one. Is it invisible? I can't. Did you know that there's sometimes invisible people in carriages? I don't see one, but that's probably because it's invisible. Like, I'm sorry, you were talking. What were you saying?
I no longer know.
Hey, I have a
You
question
took
for
it
you.
from me. What?
I have a question for you. Do you think? So you know that the moon, people say it's made of green cheese. Well,
God.
I've recently
cheese.
learned that it is not. And so my question is, would you eat the moon if it was made of barbecued spare ribs?
I love the.
It's a simple yes or no question.
Is this guy
this-
for real?
I mean, is it North Imea barbecue or is it South Imea barbecue?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say north.
I mean, because it is high. That makes sense if it's north.
Yeah, obviously, north is
I don't
that
eat-
way.
I don't eat meat, so probably not. But
You know,
good information.
wow. What if there was a plant-based barbecue spare ribs?
Like
Would
a
you eat it
barbecue
then?
carrot? Are you trying to be funny here?
What? It's a.
I mean, I guess if it was like cauliflower, we're in Colville. If it was like cauliflower and like barbecue, yeah, I'd eat the moon if it was cauliflower.
Colville. Do you think that's why they call cauliflower Colville? Because it's from Colville?
The carriage ride suddenly stops. The door opens as this halfling opens the door and guides the next person in. Miranda, will you please describe your character for the group?
This is what you get. A humanoid female, literally looking just like this, just kind of short like I am. Steps on quietly. Doesn't really make eye contact with anyone.
Hey, welcome.
Hi! You don't say much, do you? Well, all right then. This is
Thank
Linda.
God.
Linda goes, nah. She's a robot goat. I made her. It's pretty cool, right?
Wait, you had the choice to name your goat anything in all of the world. All of these regal names we have. And Linda landed.
Oh, with flying colors, like aces. It really did.
Wait, does Linda fly?
I guess you'll find out. I don't know. Like, listen, she was named after the real goat that was in my family for years. And we loved her. She made the best goat cheese. Then she died, and then I built a goat and named her Linda after the goat that died. It made sense.
Now, when you say Linda was in your family, how do you mean? Because, like, how do you mean? Just flesh that out for me.
If you could make friends with a goat, but it only spoke fluent Dwarvish, or you could be eaten alive by a giant spider, which one would you rather do?
What's your deal? Can we? I don't know how to respond to him. Can you help?
Kayla, he's talking to you.
Kayla, I'm sorry. I'm turning directly to Kayla. I'm sorry.
You look like you're turning towards Joe.
Oh, is it the wrong way? I'm sorry.
It's different for everybody. Yeah.
Oh, see, he was literally looking
Discord.
towards Mike, and I was like helping.
Discord.
I like the one that doesn't talk. I don't even know what's up with this guy.
I agree, but he won't stop talking.
Will you keep bringing up interesting topics of conversation?
Oh, we weren't talking about you. Don't worry.
I'm gonna look at Lucia, and I probably have like a little fanny pack, and I'll pull out a business card. The business card just has like what's that, like the actors guild faces, you know what I'm talking about? The happy and sad. So that would be like the logo, and on it literally just says Bashful the Mime.
She's a mime? Nice to meet you, Bashful.
Oh, look, she has hair underneath that hat.
The carriage had moved forward for a little bit. You actually feel it stop again. This time you see a guard open the door and kind of poke his head in. Okay.
We here?
Excuse me?
Are we here?
Where?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You're
Are
at
we-
the
are-
you're at the gate to the Capitol.
The gate. Oh,
I'm just
so
checking.
Okay.
Do you all have passes to be in the Capitol?
There you go.
What are you handing him?
It's just like a leaf.
Okay, cool. You know what?
And on it, it says, "I'm allowed to come in."
Some little guy handed me this.
Okay. You know what? I don't want to do this today. Okay, so I'm just going to shut the door. And we're going to say that you all showed me your badge. Cool? Everybody good? This one
Works
not
for
talk?
me.
Well, that's exactly what we did. Nah. Yeah, I know, Linda.
Okay.
Can you believe it?
All right.
Linda
Have a
talks.
good. I don't care. Shuts the door.
Fluent Dwarvish.
So you all know that you are going into the Capitol. I think Torque, this is especially exciting for you.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, Torque just kind of starts looking through all of his papers and his scrolls and stuff, because Torque has brought like his portfolio, just in case he sees somebody that works for IU, so he can present all of his amazing work that he's done at Colville Community College.
Perfect. A few minutes go by. The carriage eventually stops. The halfling man that let you into the carriage opens the door and goes, "Okay, please watch your step and just go up to. There'll be servants that'll be assisting you up there. I'm just going to park the carriage and Mr. Montgomery will see you shortly."
Flopsy's gonna hop out of the carriage and look at the halfling and say, "Thank you very much."
As Flopsy exits the carriage, let's take this opportunity to actually introduce our characters as far as what they look like. Go ahead and tell me what Flopsy looks like.
So Flopsy is a 6 foot tall anthropomorphic rabbit. If you've seen the movie Rise of the Guardians, the Easter Bunny. He's got a satchel, short sword, a little bit less serious than Hugh Jackman was in that.
Fantastic.
So are you 6 feet tall, or are you like 6 feet tall and like 7.5 feet tall with the ears?
The ears are slicked back.
Fantastic.
Fancy rabbit.
Cool. You go up to the. You notice the archway to this place. Looks like a very. It's somewhat of a. I'm trying to think of like the kind of like the New York style apartment looking house. Like, so everything is kind of just like set up against each other. You can see there are houses that are, or apartments really, that are set up on each spot here. This one specifically looks very, very nice. You see there's the archway itself has some like bejeweled stones that are kind of carved into it. And you see the door itself looks to be of a really like really dark kind of like oak wood. You see Flopsy, upon your approach, a servant comes out. Is a female half elf that just opens the door for you. Doesn't say a word. Seems to expect you. I think Torque, you're the next one out. Go ahead and describe what your character looks like.
Okay, Torque's about he's 5'11". He's Earth Genasi. So it kind of looks like if the Thing from Fantastic Four was kind of like a greenish gray, like more earth tones. Hair in a man bun. Giant goggles with like they like magnify his eyes. Just really awkwardly walking. Has like a trench coat and like a big like kind of khaki backpack with like scrolls and stuff sticking out. A big rifle slung across his back. And a pistol on his hip, and then he's got his robot goat just kind of clomping along next to him.
Cool. What does a goat look like? Is it like more robot than goat?
I mean, it looks like a goat, but if a goat was a robot, it's just like a it's got like those kind of, you see those like those robot dog looking things with like the legs, and they can like fall over and pick themselves back up. It looks like that, but with a goat head and like horns.
Got it. Okay, gotcha. Yep.
And every now and then it just says bah.
Fantastic. Cool. You step out, start to make your way into the house. Lucy, I think you're next. You step out. Go ahead and describe your character for us, please.
I look like that.
Love
Using my fancy new OBS shit.
Yar.
She has one blue eye and one green eye. Very important. She has a whole like red and black aesthetic going on. She got the full pirate hat and her two scimitars strapped to her back. And I feel like when she gets out of the carriage, she says, thank you to the halfling in halfling.
Cool. I love it. You make your way up to the platform where you're coming in, and I think there's probably some expectation from at least some of you that there's going to be like a please store your weapons here sort of thing. Nope, nothing. Just kind of guides you right along. And then Bashful, you get out, right?
I will do a very dramatic like leap out of the carriage, and then I'm assuming, is the halfling still standing there?
Yes.
I will kind of bow down and shake the halfling's hand.
A halfling seems rather nonplussed, but it's just kind of shakes your hands. Okay. All right. Well, welcome. You can go ahead on up.
Torque walks back out. Hey, I forgot to ask. Do you have any strawberry scones? I've really wanted a strawberry scone for like a month.
You're asking the carriage rider if there are strawberry scones in the house?
Well, who else would I ask?
There's probably servants in the house if you want to just.
Okay.
Just head on in.
Torque Lewis, at your service. He walks away.
Cool. At your service as you walk away.
Torque Lewis at your service. Yeah.
Torque Lewis at your service. Fantastic. Cool. Let's do this. As you all kind of come over the threshold, we'll say your choice, either a perception check or a insight check. Insight as far as the idea of what you surmise this person to be based on what you're seeing.
That's a dirty 20 for me on perception.
Cool.
A 16 for perception.
Okay.
A nat 20 for a 28 in perception.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
3.
Fantastic. In what?
I just straight rolled it. Am I not supposed to just straight roll it?
No, you choose. Is this insight or perception?
Oh, perception.
Cool. You got it. So we'll start with the 3. So Bashful, you walk in and you notice the first thing you notice on the mantle is a it's not really the right word. But I guess kind of like a small diorama of a stage that's like set up with has little tiny figurines as people and like a curtain and things like that. And I think just Bashful is just transfixed by this piece, and you just walk straight to it and are just looking at it.
Paint dolls.
Fantastic. Cool. For the rest of you, let's see. So you said 16 for Lucia, right? So for Lucia, you notice this house is deceptively nice. The outside, you can see there was kind of like the bejeweled sort of ruined things, but everything else besides that made it look kind of normal. Inside, you can tell this is a very rich person that lives here. You see there are bookcases pretty much in every room that has like the gold filigree around it. There is a very large boar's head in the kind of like dining room area that you walk into next. You notice a very beautiful chandelier that is in the dining room area as well. And you notice you notice a kind of like a spiral staircase leading up. So an assumption that this person has the entire building. So that's what you see with that. With a, what did Torque get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. With a dirty 20, Torque, you notice there are some amenities here that seem like they are that this person is working pretty hard to be to look rich. You see along with the boar's head, you notice that there are little pieces like knickknacks, things like that look to be of some sort of like precious metal variety, and they are very much on display in a way that would be like, it would be surprising. It's surprising on the idea that if someone knew whose house this was, it would be pretty easy to rob. Like this, it's nothing. Nothing is hidden very well here. You also notice a letter on. It's not really the mantelpiece. It's actually kind of like a where the dining room is, kind of like more towards the back of the house. There's a window that's kind of looking out to this very luxurious but small backyard. And there are like several of those knickknacks are on there. You notice that there's an envelope that is sitting on top of one of the, or that's like kind of like resting against one of these like golden tiger looking like paperweights. Essentially, they're kind of just like this big. And you notice that on that on that envelope, it's addressed to Silius Montgomery, this address, and then the return address says the Silver Bear Casino.
I'd like to note that whenever he's looking around, his goggles kind of go or like zooming in on things.
Okay.
Because his goggles can do that.
Love it. Cool. And let's see, the Nat 20. Obviously, you see all those things. I will say this: you notice that there's a tablecloth that is on the dining room table that is like covering the whole table. But you notice that there is a very, very slight indentation underneath the indentation.
Detail.
There's something that is underneath this tablecloth that looks to be about the size of about like movie poster size.
Are any of the knickknacks egg-shaped?
Let's see. Where's my die? Sorry, one second.
While you're looking for that, part of Torque's goggle kind of zooms out like a jeweler kind of like scope and is like looking at the jewels to see if they're real or not.
I'm just over here playing with my dolls that I found. Fine. Like making the curtain like open and close on the little stage, just like
just a creepy mime playing with creepy dolls.
There is a Fabergé egg that looks to be on a shelf that is about 10 feet high. So it's hard to tell too much from here, but it does look egg shaped. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
While everyone's inspecting the room, Flopsy is going to reach up and tuck that egg behind something it's next to.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's a decorative plate on the same shelf.
So you're gonna reach up,
Mm-hmm.
and you're
just gonna tuck it behind something. Yeah.
Okay. You're 6 feet tall. It is pretty tricky to do that, I would say, but I will say, yeah, if you want to like rabbit hop for that, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Roll me a sleight of hand check and a stealth check.
The stealth was 17.
Okay.
And sleight of hand was 15.
Okay. Cool. With a 15, you jump up to move the egg behind the plate. You successfully do that. However, the plate itself actually falls down. I will say with the sleight of hand check that you have, you actually catch the plate, but you see you've actually just successfully moved the egg from one area of the spot to the other. At this point, a servant enters the room. As this is going on, Torque, go ahead and roll me an investigation check as you're looking at the jewels. I'm trying to. I would say also roll me a stealth check.
That is a 21.
Okay. And your stealth?
Oh, for me, stealth. Got it. Sorry.
Yep.
And that is a... I got to roll disadvantage because I have half plate. Well, that's okay because I rolled two net 15s for a total of 18.
18. Nice. Cool. What you notice is basically half and half. Half the jewels are fake, half the jewels are real. The golden tiger that is holding that letter up, you are able to kind of like, I think you probably have to move it to kind of figure out whether it's real or not. So assuming that you do that.
Yeah.
Assuming you do that, you feel the weight, and you've worked with a lot of like different mixtures of gold and like gold alloy and things like that of trying to like catch what is. You surmise that this golden tiger is probably real. But a lot of the other stuff is fake. A servant comes walking into the room. Male human, very like shaven face, slick back hair into a ponytail, very nicely dressed, servant's uniform. Hi everyone. Is there anything that we need before Mr. Montgomery is able to make his appearance? He is running late, as it seems.
Hi, maybe you're the person I can ask for the strawberry scones. I just really wanted one, and I don't know if you have any of this castle. It's pretty big. I could imagine there would be at least one in somewhere.
A strawberry scone, you say?
Yes.
I can talk to the cook and see what we might have in the bakery.
Oh, that's outstanding! Wow. I really wanted one, and that would just be really great.
I wouldn't put your hopes up. That is a very specific. But
well, why would I hope for something if just either have it or you don't? I just thought I'd ask, and I just thought I'd ask. Nah.
Well, while Torque is shouting at this servant, Flopsy is gonna is the plate he's currently holding. He's gonna set it on the table and try and swipe whatever is underneath the tablecloth.
Okay, cool. Roll me a sleight of hand and a stealth check. I'll say with the stealth check, it is disadvantage. I was looking right at you.
He's getting yelled at. Yelled to, not at.
It's not. To be clear, because it was mentioned it was a castle. It is not a castle. It is like a New York apartment.
It's a brownstone.
Sure.
Well, I'm just yelling stuff because he's rich, and I'm just
Right. That's fair.
Stealth was a 19, and sleight of hand was 22.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. Yeah, you absolutely grab it. You slide it. Like, how do you think you? Do you think you pocket it, or do you think you just try to push it to some other place?
Yeah, Flopsy's probably going to. He's going to pocket it. He's going to keep that to himself.
How are you pocketing it? It's like it's like a marquee.
Yeah, he'd have to roll. Poster. He'd have to roll it.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a bow, so he's gonna roll it up and tuck it in his quiver real quick.
Okay, cool. The servant sees that. Oh, did you happen to need any fletching materials? I saw you were messing with your quiver.
I got an itch on my back. I think I came through a briar and I just can't reach the freaking thing. That's fine. We'll be good.
I don't know if I'm allowed to laugh at that.
I don't either.
Okay. Very good.
I could get that for you.
It's fine. And with that, Flopsy's gonna take the string that's tying his ears back and like shake his head, like just in full glamour moment. Roll his ears out. Yeah, exactly like Fabio.
Cool. Oh fuck yes. The servant sees things. Yes. Well, obviously, we have certain tools that we could use if you needed help with that. Excuse me. For the missus, you and pointing to very flusteredly pointing to Lucia and then also to Bashful. Is there anything that I can get you as you wait?
Rum would be great, actually.
Rum, okay, very good.
Requests.
You know it will go great with rum. A strawberry scone. I'm just saying.
He was gonna say a strawberry scone.
Yes, as I said, I will check with the bakery and see.
You should get one for her too. She'd love it.
Do you want anything to chase the rum? You just want just rum?
Just rum's fine.
Okay.
It helps me work better.
Understood.
It helps me dance.
Oh God.
Okay. And you miss points to Bashful. Yes, you. Yes. Can I help you with anything? Or? Okay. Very good. Yes. Okay. I will get. Did you need that back scratcher or?
No, you know what? I think I got it. I think we're okay. If you could bring just some mead or rum sounds great. Anything strong enough.
Oh, okay. I could bring mead as well. We have quite the selection of different types of honey mead. That's my favorite drink as well. Just.
Yeah. Whatever. Bring your 3 favorite.
Okay, you got it. Walks away. Goes to carry out these things. I'm gonna roll to see if we ban. Sorry, Mike. No scones.
Well, if he has 3 rums, he's gotta have a scone or 2.
He's gotta have a scone. Oh man, I can't wait till Mike DMs a game.
I really just want them to bring out a single slice of bread.
Yeah. I think that's what happens. I think they bring out some like a ciabatta loaf.
It's like a day old, like Panera bread ciabatta.
Just says Panera bread on it.
It's like kind of hard on it. Yeah, it's kind of hard, and it just, yeah.
It's canon that Panera bread is in, isn't
it? Yeah. In really nice script. Ye olds Panera.
As you guys are waiting for Cilius, there are just enough chairs for you and one other person. I think about a solid minute and a half goes by. Is there anything else that we'd like to do before someone comes up? You guys are doing great, so we'll move it along. You see a figure start to descend down the spiral staircase. Oh, good, you're here. So sorry I'm late. I had to, it's quite a lot of work to look this beautiful. Please, sit. You see a dwarven man dressed to the nines. Very like has the poofy shirt, like a purple waistcoat, very like highly polished loafers, brown hair, brown eyes, no beard, but like a kind of like a soul patch that goes into a goatee. Is that what I'm trying to say? Soul patch that goes into like the kind of twisted goatee thing.
The front rat tail, is that what you're getting at?
The front rat tail, yes. The FR tail. Cool. And you all sit?
Yeah. Flopsy's got the backwards legs, so he's gonna squat on top of the chair.
Cool. I love it. Okay. Well,
real quick, just before as he starts talking, Linda in fluent Dwarvish says, "Pleased to make your acquaintance. Thank you for your hospitality."
Okay.
I told you she can speak fluent Dwarvish.
We have never met, dear. Please take a seat.
He didn't lie.
You all sit down. You see Cilius kind of pull up a chair and just kind of comes in. Well, first thing, there's no drinks on the table. Charles, you see Charles has come back with is carrying the ciabatta loaf, three drinks in one hand, a bottle of rum in the other. And it just comes up and like kind of just tries to put it on the table. Yes, sir. Yes, as I was just about to say, some drinks for our guests would be lovely. Yes, I have these 3 meads here for the gentleman hare rabbit.
Thank you.
Hands the bottle of rum to Lucia, but is just looking at Flopsy.
Lucia takes the bottle of rum and just starts like downing it.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, love it. Sir, this miss didn't seem to want anything. And then I'm so sorry. The strawberry scones are not in season. I don't.
Hey, I know that. I just didn't know if you had any preserved for later or whenever people came and visited. It's fine, I'm just happy to be here. Hey, did you know that strawberries comes from the word for straw and berry?
I don't think that's accurate.
Yeah. This well, there's a loaf of bread here for you to have, and obviously disperse to your friends if you want or not.
Oh, sure. Anybody want a chunk?
Anybody want a chunk?
Let's rip it off.
Flopsy throws the first just entire glass of mead back.
Yeah. Hey, anybody let me have anything I can wash this down with?
Nope, and goes with the other two.
Charles is standing behind, or standing kind of like next to Celia. So this is, yes, Charles, some wine would be great. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, what was your name? Looking at Flopsy.
Flopsy.
Flopsy. Was there anything that you wanted? As well.
That middle one. That was that Clementine.
Yep, that is.
It takes some more of that if you have some.
Okay, that's my favorite of the top 3 favorites. I'll get us some.
While this is happening,
yeah,
Bashful's going to get up and walk over to absolutely nothing, act as if she's opening cupboards, pulls out a glass, brings it over and sits it on the table in front of Torque, and pretends that she's pouring a glass of water.
I'm going to make a DM decision here. We are all watching in silence. We all stop talking and just watch this. Okay.
Hey, you got any more glasses in that cupboard?
Opens the invisible cupboard, takes out 2 more glasses.
Fantastic. Cool. So basically, we're prolonging this a little bit, but yeah. So Charles comes back with the drink and a Merlot for Silius. So Silius takes the glass and goes, okay. Well, so I apologize. I don't know all your names, and I'm just one of those people that I'm much better with faces, so you can tell me your name if you want, but that's not why you're here anyways, is it? You're looking for a little cash, a little moolah.
Gold, preferably.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Well, I have a job for you, and Charles is actually still standing there, just pretty much just ogling Flopsy. Charles,
does Flopsy notice that?
You roll an insight check.
It was, 16.
Yeah, absolutely. You did the Fabio hair flip, and just Lady in Red came in.
He's Flopsy's gonna like darting eye contact every once in a while, and just like catch his eye and like try and fix his ears or try and like get a piece of fluff off his shoulder and like just feel awkward, like he's being stared at.
Cool, I love it. Charles, that'll be all, please. Why don't you get the preparations for tomorrow morning in order? Yes, sir. Good night, everyone, and good luck. Flopsy, good luck.
Have fun with your preparations.
Goes and walks away. Anyways, so as I was saying, I believe there is a job that you are all perfect for, especially, looks at Bashful, especially this one. I assume none of you know each other, yes?
Yeah.
Well, not in like a personal way.
I mean, I know more about him than I care to.
I don't clock this at all. I'm
Cool.
not even paying attention to that.
Yes. Well, of all of you, I expect a full, an absolute success in this job. But I will be honest with you. I think that the most likely looking around the true talent lies to my right here, and is looking over at Bashful. See,
I start to stand up a little bit until I realize, yeah.
Yes, I was passing by this mime on the streets in Midtown when just happened to tap me on the shoulder and hand me back my wallet, which I was, or coin purse in this case, this is fancy, which I was just unbelievably amazed at. I mean, I didn't even feel it come off. You are an excellent pickpocket. Yes, mime a few words, always on the job, as it seems. Anyways, so let's begin. Takes a moment to allow everyone to take their glasses off the tablecloth, and then makes a big show of flipping the tablecloth off to just the table. Oh. Okay. Charles!
Well, before you call Charles back in here, just seeing as you enjoy sleight of hand so much, pulls out the... I think you're looking for this.
Oh. Wow. I do have the right crowd. Good show. Yes, if you would kindly fold out my map. And pushes out. And you see a map that...
Can we all put our glasses down on the corners? Just it keeps rolling. Can you help me?
Yes, but that was why I put the tablecloth over, so that it would stay.
Hindsight. But it was impressive, though, right?
I respect the hustle, as they say. You all put glasses on there.
Yeah, he really helped to it, didn't he?
Lucia puts the now empty bottle of rum on a corner.
Good Lord, woman.
Linda starts nibbling on the edge of the one side of the map that's closest to her, and towards it. Stop! Let it down! Stop!
Yes, that there'll be none of that. Looking at this map, just to be clear on this, this map looks really rudimentary. There's a lot of you notice a lot of markings that are like question marks on there. But you see there are markings that say, sorry, 1 second. Get out of here. Come on. Go. There are markings that are labeled balcony, basement, and main floor. The main floor, I will show you a gamer's perspective of what it looks like. 1 second. Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let me see if I can get... Oh, we can't see on there. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. Viewers don't need to see it. You see on that, and you can also remember, you can also pull focus on that, and that will show the a kind of a bigger sort of thing. So yes, you see Mark. Go ahead.
I don't have anything.
It should be shared on it. You might have to.
I think you have to enable the
non-video participants. Yeah.
Crap.
So it's in the top right-hand corner, a little three dots.
Got him.
Cool. So you see there's markings for an entrance, a gambling hall, entertainment fountain, storage room, a bunch of this stuff here, right? I won't roleplay all of it. Basically, Silius explains to you that your job is to rob a casino. Specifically, the Silver Bear Casino. He explains they have made a fool of me one night, as it were, and I figured in all of my power and the talent that I obviously possess, you're going to steal the Silver Bear. Anybody have a problem with that?
Sounds
Depends on how much we're talking.
Yes, we will discuss that in a bit. But just to make sure, actually, we'll say.
Also, there's not a real bear involved, right?
A real bear? No, child. No, I wouldn't put you in danger like that.
Hey, how big is the bear? Can it fit through a door?
Well, that's the thing. There's going to be several different ways to be able to pull the bear in, but no, it is a bear of solid silver that is about 4 feet tall as it's sitting down. Anyways, explains to you basically you guys have a general understanding of where everything is written is with parts that are kind of written out that look unsure. So you have like a basic sort of understanding of where things are, but the bear itself, the silver bear, is located in the vault in the basement. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to send you, I'm just going to send it into handouts, these pictures for you guys to look at. And we can turn that, say you can turn off the show non-video participants thing again. So, cool. All right. Hold on one second, I'm doing a ton of things here. So there's the balcony, the basement, and the main floor. Fail. Okay. Oh, son of a gun. 1 second, guys. There's the... Okay, so there's the balcony. There's the main floor. And here is the basement. Okay, cool. So as this is being shown to you, Silius kind of breaks down what he knows about the place. While this is going on, I think just kind of like basic insight here, I think on this. I believe Torque, you're the one that kind of noticed this, will say, like, as being closest to it. There was a letter that was from the Silver Bear Casino that was addressed to Silius. You surmise that it's most likely something to do with that.
So then Torque would just be like, would just straight up go, "Hey, does that letter have anything to do with this?"
What? What?
The one by the tiger that I know is actually gold.
Okay, very keen eye. Yes, it is have to do with that letter. They claimed that I had not paid up in full my bill, which is, as you can see, clearly a misinterpretation on their part.
Well, how
Speaking
bad are
of
we
your
talking
bill,
here, Cerilius? How bad are we talking? Are we definitely talking like a stern letter, or is this like they're gonna beat you within an inch of your life if you don't pay them?
They could try. No, this is just a reminder of something that's left. Do you normally get threats that immediately lead to violence?
No, I just know these kind of places can be pretty brutal. I don't know anything about it. I don't ever gamble.
No. This place is very upscale. It is here.
Yeah, they're usually the worst.
Capital. Oh, okay. Well, no, the letter doesn't say anything like that. And fine, as we're discussing it, you will all have 800 gold split each to be able to set up any preparations that you would need to have. Anything that you need on top of that, or don't need on top of that, you can share amongst the group. If you succeed, and you succeed without being noticed, you will all receive 10 platinum for your troubles. Would that suffice, Mr. Rabbit?
trying to decide if I trust a man that a casino does not trust to pay their bill.
Well, I've already decided that I can't trust you, and yet you're still here.
That's true. He doesn't know us at all.
You may walk away from this venture if you choose.
Well, let's not be too hasty. I mean, I'm sure we can work out. Can I get an advance on the platinum? Just as a show of good faith. Gooder faith.
Fine. I will give you 1 platinum.
Why don't you show us the rest before we leave?
I see. Very well. As I can see, my hands are all but tied for this. I assume you, points to the mime, also want to see the money.
That's mime for show me the money.
Yes. Okay.
I think it just meant yes.
I heard it plain as day. Show me the money.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Celius just gets up from the table, very haughtily, just walks up the steps, stares at the rabbit the whole time as he's going up. Cool.
People in this house just
and you have a moment
keep
alone.
staring at me.
Hey, why wouldn't he just use that money to pay his debt?
That's a good question. Why does he want a silver bear? Bears suck.
Hey, did you know that there's no silver bears? Well, there are, but they're not really bears. They're just lumps of silver that are turned into the shape of a bear.
Well, I heard there's that bar, the Silver Bear, that's not related to the casino, and is it? Well, it's kind of a fun place on Saturday nights.
Well, that's not a bear. That's a bar. The E's not even in it.
So it's a Silver Bear bar. It's a bear bar.
But can rabbits get in there?
Ever quick.
Silius comes back down with a coin pouch that he throws to you. And it has 800 gold in it, and it has 40 platinum in it. I would like my share back, but as you can see, I'm trusting you to hold on to it.
Hey, Cerebral, question for you. So, if you have all this money, why don't you just use that to pay your debt? Why do you need us at all?
You see him kind of like bang on the desk. Because they embarrassed me.
The short joke?
Well, how much does that cost?
1 silver bear.
Dude, that was a good one. I liked it.
So, are we clear?
Flopsy's gonna count out his part of the money and throw the rest of the bag back to
Silius?
Yeah.
Okay. Silius opens the bag, takes out the 800 gold, puts it on the table. All right, may I continue? Are we all satisfied?
Twerk just does his like zoom in thing to check to make sure the gold's real.
Sure. Yeah. Passive investigation looks real.
It's real.
You surmise that Silius is pretty much what he says. There's
Okay.
no double back on that. Essentially, he is a very proud dwarf that was embarrassed from something with the casino. Cool. So if you look over at the handouts things, we'll start with, actually at this point he goes, as frequent as I happen to spend time at the Silver Bear, I will not be there that evening for obvious reasons. You will be accompanied by, okay, hold on a second. Where are you, you dumb?
Talk about Torque like that. He's right there.
Where are you, you dumb? So ironically, we'll change his name to we'll say oh wait. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Moger. There we go. You will be assisted by a well, I guess I should introduce him now. Moger. Just the clap. You hear a as this this beastly looking figure moves into the doorway, kind of moves underhead. You see hold on 1 second. You see a figure that is standing probably about 8 feet tall. Completely bald head, mostly neck, if you get what I'm saying. Like the neck is super, super thick. Big kind of bulging shoulders. Not wearing a shirt, just open, just, kind of belly out. Has like, not really greaves, but I'd say like, basically like leather greaves. Like nickelback wrists. And some oddly clean pants. We'll say a quick history check.
Thank God it's too many humanoids in this room.
Nat 20.
21.
21.
And 15.
15, cool. Bashful?
2.
2, okay. Bashful, you're pretty sure this is 3 dwarfs in a monster costume. The rest of you know that this thing is at least a half ogre.
Torque's like sketching this guy just to study him later.
Okay, cool. Comes walking in. Yes, Mrs. Yes, Mogor, I'd like you to just discuss the specifics with them as much as you can on each of the facilities that are mapped out here so they have a clear understanding of what they're getting into. Mogor goes, okay. And starts to explain the casino to you. So this is kind of the part where just as a DM, I'm just going to tell you where everything is. So I'd say try to follow along on the pictures there. So we'll start with the main hall. Okay, so Morgar explains to you that there are typically a pair of guards at the entrance that filter people from the casino, basically check for weapons, things like that. They're relatively pretty easy to kind of get by, as Mogor has often came in with weapons. The number 2, these are all they're not marked as numbers. But the next part is the gambling hall itself. Gambling hall typically has 10 guards and is monitored by a spectator, which is essentially like a smaller form of a beholder. So there are cameras everywhere that are kind of like watching what's going on through that. There is the entertainment hall, which is essentially just has like acts that would be performing there. Mogor explains it's a lot, okay? I saw that. Mogor explains Morgan is surprisingly knowledgeable in explaining this. Explains that the entertainment hall is split up into the seating rows, the stage, and the green room itself. Also, Morgor says that one of the acts that usually plays at night has mysteriously disappeared. So that is a possibility on how to be able to get in and be able to move around if you wanted to. The 3 performances that are going on is a comedy routine, live music, and an exotic animals display. The kitchen is just a kitchen. Provides food for the green room, entertainment hall, VIP lounge, and the guard barracks, as well as a man named Mr. Bigsby who owns the casino. The bar itself is pretty much works just like a bar, serving to all the same rooms. Kitchen and bar often works in partnership. The bar is normally managed by a single bartender who lets the kitchen staff deliver food and drinks. There is a spiral staircase there that leads into the wine cellar of the basement. The bartender is specifically pretty good at hearing any like loud noises if you guys were to be like going into the cellar. So you just want to make sure that you keep it quiet once you get there. There is a spot that is it marked on here? No, I don't think it is. Not marked on here is something that's called the main floor teleport pad, which is the access point, the only access point to the balcony area. Anyone who steps on the circular platform would be teleported to the corresponding pad on the balcony level. That area itself usually only has 2 guards on it. Any player looking to get past the guards must prove their VIP status, as the balcony is typically for VIPs. Hallways. There are 4 hallways that are linked to spiral staircases. They're featured in each corner, which connect the basement to the main floor. In front of each staircase is a gargoyle statue holding 2 masks that are the actual masks on Bashful's business card. One thing that Mogor noticed on this is that if a player looks through one of the masks, they can see out the mask of the opposite corner of the basement. So it's actually a way for them to be able to survey the basement if any of the guards need to check in and see what's going on. Okay. Casino. So the wine cellar. The wine cellar. Talking to the bartender, the wine cellar apparently houses a pixie that haunts the bar cellar, or the wine cellar, excuse me. Her name is Molly. She has been known to be violent at times. So sometimes it was difficult to be able to get liquor from the wine cellar anyway. A lot of times I had to figure out ways to be able to trick Molly into like deals and things like that. There's an area that's called the Spectator's Lair, which is behind a locked door. Pretty much just holds the spectator that is like kind of keeping watch on the entire main floor. And that is the main floor. Any questions on the main floor? Cool.
Where's the bear?
The bear is going to be in the vault that'll be in the basement.
This is Flopsy talking. So where?
Oh.
So the namesake of the casino is like hidden away. I would have put it on the. Put it front and center.
They bring it out every once in a while, but it's been impossible to try and get an idea of when they do that. So let's assume when it's not out. I mean, it might be out, but it probably won't be.
Nope. Okay. I'm just saying I would have. I name my casino after it. I would be right there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Mogar is giving me Mike from Breaking Bad vibes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just. It's been a long haul, and I'm really. I mean, you guys got this. What are you gonna do?
He's just in it for his granddaughter.
He's just in it for his granddaughter.
Shut the fuck up and let me die in peace.
Let me die in peace.
Are you gonna listen to me?
No half measures.
So the basement. So basement has a couple things to it. Hold on one second. So again, access to the basement is from one of the 4 stairwells that are in the corners. Let's see, the Spectator's Lair is actually technically in the basement. Yeah, so it's in the basement. So that's my bad. I read from that earlier. But yeah, Spectator's in the basement, just the main room in the center. Which is not listed on those notes, I will say. So there's no room in the center. I'll give you that one. That is where the spectator is. Let me do this. There we go. That makes things easier. There is a where is this thing? Okay. There is a storage room that is known in the area there that is typically based on intel is a locked room. The intel's never gone inside, but assumed to store just basic bar things, or excuse me, casino things. There is a guard barracks that's listed on there that typically has anywhere from 4 to 6 guards that are just off duty. And then the manager's office, Mr. Bigsby, is highly dangerous. Based on the intel there, there's definitely trapped. It's definitely trapped with things. So you want to make sure that. So according to Mogor, I'd say avoid that at all costs. And then there is the vault itself. Not a lot is known by the vault, as the intel was not able to access it. I think that's it. So the other thing would be the VIP balcony. As I mentioned, is anywhere between 2, actually typically 2 guards. Can sometimes be 4. There is a high roller table in the VIP section. The dealer of that table is very clearly a magical being, basically a mage of some sort, so some sort of spellcaster. And yeah, that's that. That's pretty much everything. Anyone have any questions on any of that stuff? It's a lot of info, so anything you need me to go over again, please feel free to ask.
No.
Cool. So here's the deal: how this one shot works. You guys figure out what you're going to do to try to get the silver bear out. The goal is to be able to get in there, get out undetected. And I'm going to say at this point, I'm going to step away because I'm going to go to the restroom and let you guys kind of figure out what you're going to do with that. So I'll be right back.
So, what's our plan?
Be very, very quiet. Well, we have to
Well, how do we get in?
Well, we can just walk in the bar, right?
Sure.
So we have to get to the basement as far as we know.
Should we pretend to be the missing act?
Oh, that would be good. That's a good idea.
And if so, what act are we?
So, what were the... Did he say
music,
there were... Yeah, music, comedy, and...
Exotic
animals.
Exotic animals.
Does Flopsy want to be an exotic animal?
Flopsy would hate it, but if it got us in the door.
Linda could be one too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but those are the 3 acts that are currently going.
That's true.
And there's 1 4th act that's missing.
So if we're stubbing in, we could really do anything.
Yeah. And if they've already got Flopsy's gonna assert if they've already got an exotic animal act, they don't need 2. Because 1 is exploitation, 2 is just ridiculous.
We could be an improv group.
Yeah.
We could be an improv group. We could. Yeah, that's all I got. Improv sounds great.
Joe said we also have time to get any supplies that we might need as well.
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna need at least a rubber chicken.
And that was the link in the handouts that he sent. like prior to the map, the layouts.
Right, the store and all that stuff. Yeah. We'll need something to provide interference for the mask. We'll need something to like keep people from being able to look through the mask to surveil the basement. I'm sure that Torque could come up with something for that. Possibly some distractions to allow at least the more stealthy people to get into the basement.
Yeah.
We'll need a way to crack the vault. So we'll probably need to like get that information from somebody who knows the combination.
Yeah.
Or that has the key or whatever. So that might require us to be on the balcony or to at least get into the manager's office. So
to get on the balcony, we have to be, we have to be VIPs.
We have to convince them we're VIPs, yeah.
So we would need to steal a pass.
You can do that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Or just talk our way in. Just say, hey, my buddy has a pass for me. He's in there. He said he was coming out, but I can't get a hold of him. My sending's not working. I don't know. Can I just go in and look for him?
I don't have my charisma is 0, so I can't do that.
I'm a really good pickpocket.
I was gonna say we're better with sneaking or being stealthy or something.
Yeah.
Or stealing shit.
Yeah, my sleight of hand is +9.
Wow.
If you need me to steal it, I got it.
I feel like between the two of you, the pirate and the mime, I think we can steal anything we need to.
Man.
Okay,
Flopsy's charisma is good. Perception is solid.
Yeah, and
he can talk. He can talk his way in. He can talk his way in pretty well.
Right. Torque's got really high intelligence, so I have all the intelligence-based proficiencies and stuff.
So what are we doing is the missing act?
Well, the only option we've had so far is the improv group.
Okay.
So, like, I'm good at, like, the investigation, the history, the arcana, the perception stuff. I'm decent at sleight of hand, but not nearly as good as Maverick. So, I'd definitely be more like finding ways to like disable security measures or blowing stuff up, but that would be kind of loud. Or I mean, I could cause a diversion. So
if you blow enough stuff up, it doesn't really matter how loud you are.
That's true. That is true.
You also can use Mogor. Mogor is coming with you.
I feel like Mogor is a tank.
That's a distinct possibility.
Mm-hmm. I can be distraction and stealthy. Like, I can make someone focus on a game of charades with me.
I mean, honestly, we could just use you as the act. You could be the actor, the mime.
Mm-hmm.
We're just the 3 executive assistants.
We're the handlers.
Yeah.
Like you could do an act with like the goat with Linda.
Yeah.
I want to know if a +6 in acrobatics is enough for Lucia to be able to juggle her swords.
Well, or do something acrobatic.
I would say that's a sleight of hand.
Okay, +9 in sleight of hand.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think so. I think it's a high DC, assuming that you've never done it before.
Yeah. Hey, she gets bored on the ship. You don't know.
I mean, she's a swashbuckling pirate. I mean,
if you can do it on the water, you can do it on land.
I mean, honestly, we could just say we're a variety show.
That's what I've always said.
I mean, yeah, I think the plan is let's let Flopsy talk our way in. I think variety show may be the best bet,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also willing to go with Mime and her entourage. And then once we're in, then that's on you and me to create a diversion, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got.
And I wanted to be able to disable the mask somehow.
Yeah.
And also find a way to. We got to get a pass for the balcony on some level, or find a way in there. They have to find a way down to the basement, possibly get access to the vault within the manager's office. So we have to get in there, evade that. Is it the Pixie?
Well, that's in the wine cellar, yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, who knows? There may not be limited to the wine cellar. I don't know.
It's specifically a wine cellar Pixie.
Okay.
Like haunts the wine cellar.
Oh, okay, cool.
Named Molly.
Named Molly.
So we just don't even need to go in there. So.
I mean, I assume the pirate's going to find her way into the wine cellar.
I mean, it's wine, not rum.
He said liquor.
Alcohol is alcohol.
Oh, there's liquor in the wine cellar for sure.
Well, then why is it called a liquor cellar?
Because that sounds dirty.
But I could have liquor all day long.
Oh Jesus.
But yeah, so I think that might be our game plan as it stands. I don't know how to get into the aside from talking our way into the manager's office.
We have to identify we have to identify the fancy people that would be able to get access to it. We could potentially pickpocket them to get their passes.
Yeah.
And we could also, if we can find the manager, maybe we can find a way, like get information from him, or find a way to get access from him, or steal his key or something to get into his office to figure out how to open the vault. But then we have to figure out how to get the bear out because it's really big.
Should we buy
so that's where I would say it's a good idea to take a look at what you could buy.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Should we get fine clothes so we look all fancy and like we're supposed to be there?
Oh, I want to be a dapper rabbit.
I'm saying dressed in my mime stuff.
Cool.
So the traditional white and black striped shirt, pants, and the suspenders. Yeah.
Sweet. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
All right. What can we buy?
Trying to see if we can buy like a bag of holding, because that would be convenient. Yeah.
Yeah, you can absolutely buy a bag of holding.
Oh. But,
do we have like 800 total? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that each?
800 total.
Okay.
I mean, you guys still have, technically only Flopsy has it. But Flops, you took one platinum?
I did.
Yeah, so technically you have one platinum.
Lucia's definitely going to get fine clothes so she fits in and doesn't look like a pirate walking into a casino.
Cool. I just realized the 10 isn't a lot. So there's 400 platinum in there, actually, because that makes a lot more sense. I did the wrong math. So you each would get 10 platinum. So I would say, Flopsy, you have 10 platinum right now.
Where would one go? Where would one go to see the bag of holding? It's not in the magic item dealer. The tailor shop?
1 second. I guess I assumed this had everything.
looking to everybody. I'll find it.
Are we looking at like the normal price?
Yes, it'd be the normal price.
Okay.
Mundane arcane, maybe? No. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, there's blinding powder that we could throw at people to blind them.
Or we could use it to we could put it on the mask, the eyes of the mask.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Could do
only
that.
one
Good idea.
piece, I think.
Bag of holding is weirdly crazy expensive, so I'm going to say that it's 100 gold.
100 gold.
Yeah.
That's 1 platinum, right?
That's 10 platinum.
10 platinum. Damn.
So 1 is 10.
Where do you see the blinding powder?
It's fence shady illicit goods.
Oh, nice. Okay, I haven't looked there yet. I thought you said shitty illicit goods.
That's a different shop.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I'm gonna buy a dagger and hide it in my fanny pack.
Well, they said that they're fine. They're like kind of lenient with weapons, so.
No.
Mm.
With Mogor,
The guards are just
yes,
dumb.
I'm going to put it this way. Mogor said that they were fine with weapons.
Fair enough. It's expensive.
So what's your guys' plan so far?
What about like a truth serum to try to get like a vault combo out of someone?
Yeah, too bad we can't get like a spray bottle and put the truth serum in a spray bottle and then like pretend to sneeze and like spray whoever we need to spray with it.
I mean, Flopsy has a +6 in persuasion
I'll also say this. I'm just looking at the
and
truth serum thing.
intimidation.
The truth serum. I'm gonna say for this. Man, that's just gonna be harder to count after a while, actually. If it's easier, because some of this stuff. No, I'm gonna leave it where it is. Truth serum says the poison creature can't knowingly speak a lie, which is slightly different. They don't have to tell you the truth. They can just not talk.
Yeah, but if they don't know that they have truth serum.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Anyone have thieves' tools already?
I do.
Okay, perfect. We don't need to get those then.
I also have Smith's tools.
Flopsy has them.
Cool.
Bag of holding may not be the move. It has a limit of 500 pounds, and an 8-foot solid silver bear is definitely going to weigh more than 500 pounds.
I thought it was 4 foot.
4 foot.
Oh, was it 4 foot? 4 foot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so obviously it'll be 500 pounds. You know.
It's a
Exactly.
4 foot sitting bear. So it's just like,
Which
like imagine like a gummy bear, or like that setting.
which is oddly 498 pounds, right?
Ooh, I'm gonna buy a wrist sheath for my pistol.
How are we gonna get this bear out of here?
Well, the bag of holding makes the most sense, but that is only assuming that the bear actually fits in there.
Yeah.
I think we just full send it.
In a fucking disguise kit and disguise the goddamn bear statue. Our friend got really drunk.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
All right, we're weekend at Bernie's. That's the idea.
If we get like a grappling hook and a chain, can we like hoist it up somewhere?
I did find this. How heavy is a cubic foot of silver? 655 pounds.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Well, we're not getting that thing out.
So I'd say it's probably.
But what about fantasy silver, bro?
I'd say it's probably 4 by 2 feet.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're not getting that thing out.
All right. And I'll save my platinum.
Where's the cloak of invisibility from Harry Potter when you need it?
Still got to move the damn thing. Which I'm assuming our half ogre friend's going to be really handy with that.
For sure.
But, all right, 2 disguise kits. 1 for the bear. 1 for Mogor. Because they know him.
Yeah. All right. Silly. I'm willing to try it.
How are you gonna move this bear?
Mogor is gonna have to help carry it.
We have a half ogre.
I mean, we'll have to find a way to get some like wheels under it or something. I have the grease spell.
Can you fashion a very sturdy wheelchair?
Potentially, but I have the grease spell, so if we can I can basically put grease in a certain amount of space on the floor, and then we can pull it, and it'll be all slippery and stuff. But we have to get it up the stairs is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we teleport? Can we find a way to teleport?
I mean, there is the one teleporting circle, but that goes directly to the, and it goes directly to the
balcony.
Balcony.
There's also just something to keep in mind too. They must have a way of moving this bear.
Right, it's got to be on something, right?
Or do we just have to look for the cart that they use?
Yep.
And or hand dolly.
And if there's any kind of egress for this basement.
Yeah.
Jon Snow's girlfriend?
Yeah.
You know nothing, Jamie.
I never wanted it.
All right.
All right.
We're gonna have to find it. We are also, in addition, we're gonna have to find a way to make sure we can sneak at least a couple weapons in, because that's how I'm hopeful.
Yeah. And I got perception and deception and charisma at the wazoo, so I think we're... And athletics. If you need me to jump,
You also have rabbit hop, which is like a skill thing for herring guns.
Yeah.
Cool. So what are we buying?
I want to buy a wrist sheath so I can put my pistol in that, and I can hide it in my sleeve.
Okay. Did you decide on having proficiency with the pistol?
I have firearm. I'm a gunner. I have the gunner feat.
Oh, you did the gunner feat. Got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
Okay, so there's that. How much is
that? It's in. Where'd it go? No, it's not in that one. Sorry. I think it was like 30 gold. I'll find it. Sorry.
Wrist sheath. 5 silver.
Oh, 5 silver. Sweet.
Yep. Cool.
And
I will say it's designed for a knife or a dagger. It's not designed for a gun.
I can't use it for a gun. All right.
I mean, you're an artificer. I think if you want to spend some time trying to see if you can makeshift it into it.
I totally could. I think I also want to get a cloak so I can hide my rifle. I can keep it on my back and conceal it.
Okay. Let's do this. Roll me a sleight of hand check with proficiency. So it's a +6 to your d20.
Okay. That is a 15.
15 was the DC. It's tricky to get it set up, but it does work right in the wrist there. So
cool.
So, anyways, he started blasting.
So wrist sheath, cloak. What else?
What about smoke sticks?
Those could come in handy.
They only last for a minute and they cover shit. Hold on, I just read it. Hold on the stick or throw it to a point up to 20 feet away as part of the action used to ignite. The area in a 10-foot radius around the stick is filled with thick smoke that blocks vision, including dark vision. I don't know how many we should get.
How much are they?
20 gold pieces.
So you guys got about 10 more minutes if you need more time to try to figure it out.
Okay. So I'm able to conceal my weapons with the wrist guard, the MacGyver wrist guard, and the cloak.
If I get a cloak, would that conceal my scimitars?
I conceal at least one.
I think it would help. I mean, it doesn't it's not like for sure.
Okay.
Flopsy is gonna buy a backpack, 2 disguise kits, and one casino worker's costume.
Okay.
For I think that's 57 gold.
Okay. So I have wrist sheath, smoke sticks, two cloaks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Backpack, 2 disguise kits, and a casino worker's coat.
I have a couple
costume.
more things if you want me to list them off.
I need a dagger as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna get 2 wrist sheaths also for my 2
Okay.
daggers.
Sick.
And a set of fine clothes. So I fit in. Should we get a listening cone in case we need to like listen through a door? I think that was in the illicit shop. Provides an advantage on perception checks. Made to listen through a door. Maybe we could hear like a code for the thing. I don't know.
I like that idea.
It's 20 gold pieces. Oh, and did we want to do the blinding powder thing?
Yes, definitely blinding powder. Yep.
It says it's only one silver, I think is what that means.
Okay.
So how much of that do we think we need?
For one, I'm assuming that's one use per silver piece.
I'd say get at least.
Well, we need
5 at least.
Yeah, because we need at least 4 for the. Assuming they work on those masks, but we need at least 4 for each corner for the masks.
That's
Or
assuming they work. So
one for each corner. Yeah.
So we should get 8 just in case. We have the money.
8 blinding powders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If there's 2 gold left over, Lucia wants a grappling hook. In case I have to like rappel down from the balcony to escape or something.
We don't need a ram because we have my goat with me. So.
Indeed.
Perfect.
See what it did there?
I did.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I will start adding this up.
It's all way too expensive.
How many smoked sticks were you getting? Looks like they're 20 gold apiece.
They cover a 10-foot radius. How many do you guys think we should get?
At least 2.
I was thinking at least 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. Let's go 3. And then if it turns out we like overspend, we can always like take that off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy. I wonder if I could buy a couple small books.
You
Because
probably have books
that's true. I do.
if you just need them in general.
Well, because I mean, I can magically tinker with them, and so that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I can also infuse items. So.
I'd say you could just have books. I'll give you books.
Okay.
I would say just do 10 on the blinding powder because that's going to be 1 gold.
Okay.
Suddenly the DM doesn't have change.
And if you want to work that out, you certainly can. But... okay.
So yeah, I have thieves' tools and smith's tools, and I also have proficiency in alchemist supplies. So, just so you guys know.
Backpack.
I will be right back.
Yeah, you guys aren't even close. I'm almost done, and I'm at 188.
Oh wow, we can get a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't gotten the dagger or the grappling hook. Do you know where the grappling hook is?
I wrote down that it was 2 gold. Let me see if I can find it again. It was maybe. Oh yeah, Adventure Supply Shop.
Okay, 2 gold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Flopsy's gonna get the ear horn of hearing.
The ear horn of hearing.
Yeah.
Does Flopsy need that with his big ass ears?
Do you need that with your big ass mouth?
Oh,
got him. Cool. So yeah, I have 192.5 gold is what you guys have spent. So you guys got plenty more that you can add if you wanted to. You didn't have to.
Can I get, let's say, 2 sets of manacles in case I need to handcuff someone in a broom closet or something?
Yep, tell me where it's at.
So I had to.
Actually, I trust you. Just tell me how much it is.
2 gold each.
Cool.
It is in the blacksmith shop.
Got it. Jeez, a common softbound book is 8 gold. That's crazy. Just
We're handmade.
Apparently. Did you also see a hollow book is 5 gold?
Yeah, I want to get one of those for sure. Question: Bracers of archery. Could that apply to firearms?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm gonna buy those. Oh, never mind. They're 1,500. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Forget it. I thought it said 15. I was like, sweet. Nope. You forgot the 2 zeros. Sorry. Let me check the mundane arcane
you
shop.
You guys are just over 200. There's healing potions. That's actually probably
I was gonna say I was gonna buy like 4 healing potions, one for each of us, and those are 50 gold each.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay.
So I'm tapped.
4 healing potions. So total is 401.5.
Did you get the listening cone?
I did not. Where'd that at?
That is Shady Illicit Shop, 20 gold.
Ooh, there's also a hollow boot heel.
Okay, 420, 1.
So close.
So close. You guys want to put something back that's 1.5 gold? Aha, ha, ha, ha. Okay.
Okay.
That was really good.
Thanks.
Flopsy wants 6 finger blades.
6 finger blades?
Mm-hmm.
6?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got 3 fingers on his paws.
Wants
They're
to go the
20 each.
double Kruger.
So that's what?
120.
120. That's math.
That's math.
All right, give him 2. Give him 2.
Oh, you're killing me.
Give him 2.
Minus 80.
Minus 80.
Thank you. 461. Wait, that can't be right. How many did you get?
2. That'd be 441, right? No, 61. Because we have 421.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Cool.
Do we need a glass cutter? Do you think the silver bear is behind glass or something?
Well, it's in a vault, so
They might have extra security, you don't know.
There's acid.
yeah, let's get that too.
You want that?
How much more do we have to spend?
So after the acid, that's 486.5. So essentially a little over
200.
200.
Flopsy is gonna grab.
There's the truth serum. You guys never bought that. I don't know if you want that.
Oh yeah, we're getting that.
Mm-hmm.
Flopsy's gonna grab 10 bags of ball bearings.
Cool. How much is that?
1 gold each.
Okay. Okay, you guys are at 646.
I actually have 1,000 ball bearings too.
Which also means most likely you do as well, Flopsy.
Yeah, it's from the adventuring gear.
Nope. So it shows the difference. Cool. Anything else, guys?
No, but check your direct messages.
Okay. There is your phone, babe.
Yeah, I might have to switch that eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you just go for it. You could also just try the other computer.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got everything we want, y'all. Let's do it. Okay. Anything you guys want to prepare outside of this at all? Just things of like talking about. So let's put it this way so that we're all kind of on the same page, including everybody that is your players. What is the plan?
So first up, we are here as an entourage to a mime. Flopsy's gonna take point and talk our way in. Okay. Once we are in, Bashful and Lucia are going to find their way downstairs. Oh, we have to communicate in some way. Anybody have psychic whispers? That was really convenient in our main campaign.
Is there something we can buy that?
I thought there was something sending.
Yeah, there's sending stones.
That magic
they
dealer
are 100 gold apiece.
How many do we have left?
So you're 646. So you can get one right now. But you could also just dive into your either your personal funds or whatever.
Well, they work so you can sending stone. Whoever starts the message can receive another message, right? Like can receive from whoever they send.
It's essentially a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Yeah. So we only really need one if we only split into two.
Two.
We need two.
Oh, we need one on either end.
It's like having one walkie-talkie is not useful.
Okay. The sending bracelet, you only need the one, is what confused me.
Correct. Yeah. This is sending stones are essentially the message cantrip.
Yeah. Okay.
Reminds me of the little skull heads on Halloween Town.
Yeah. Okay. How much?
Mike, you don't have message?
I'm looking. I do have message.
Okay. So that's useful.
So we can talk.
Well, it would have to be. So, Torque, you would have to talk to them and have them answer you. So no one can just reach out to Torque.
Yeah.
No one would want to.
I'll say this: if you wanted to get 2 sending stones, I'd say we'll cap it at 800 there.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So 2 sending stones. I feel like I'm the kid that's working the concession stand of some arcade that's like, all right, you can get this one more piece of candy that's 10 tickets instead of the 2 tickets that you have.
Everybody wants the sour punch rope. It's fine.
It's fine. Cool. All right. Got that. We got that. What is this for? No idea. Okay, cool. All right, so without further ado, you all pull up to the casino. First view of the casino, you see there is it's kind of like a towering building. You can see there is a kind of like monument of a silver bear on top of the casino that upon any closer inspection would prove to not be solid silver. But is there as a kind of an awning. you get out of the carriage, Morgor leaves first, obviously, and then you approach the guards. And as far as how you guys look right now, let's do that real quick. So we'll start with Torque. What do you got on? What do you look like?
Torque's got it's like some like, for what it's worth, some clean, shiny, nice looking half plate armor. A big cloak. It's brand new. Like the tag's still on. He forgot to take it off.
Okay.
Kind of like billowy or whatever, but he's kind of like stocky anyway, so it kind of fits over him pretty well. It doesn't look like he's obviously hiding a rifle or anything underneath it. He's got his trench coat, he's got his long sleeves, and then he's got his backpack. And it just looks like there's just if a guard searched it, all you'd see is like books and scrolls and a bunch of like just what would look like junk.
Cool. Awesome. So we'll just kind of like role play it with that. And his
goggles too.
And goggles. Cool. So this there won't be really any persuasion check needed for this type of stuff. You come right up to the front door. Morgor like goes and like takes his like giant like two-handed axe that he just holds in like one hand, just places it down. There you go. And then just kind of just walks right through. You all notice that no one checks Morgor. You see the two guards are like, okay, well, Morgor, hope you have a great night. Okay, don't look at me. We'll say, excuse me, Torque comes up next. Hello, sir. Haven't seen you before in the Silver Bear. Welcome.
Hi, it's great to be here. I really like your establishment. I haven't even been inside yet.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're definitely glad to have you. Do you mind if I just check your bag for 1 second?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think that'll be necessary. We're actually we're invited here. We're the fourth act for the evening.
No, it's fine. Look, I'll just dump it out right here, and it's like just stuff just falls everywhere.
Torque, you don't have to do that at every opportunity.
Look, I'm so excited to show my research. Look, so I've been spending the last decade really looking.
Okay.
I'm trying to determine what the moon is made of. It's not cheese, you know that.
I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay, you're with an act tonight?
Yeah, and Flopsy's gonna motion over to Bashful and say, "This is Bashful the Mime, the world famous, illustrious, silent mime."
Okay, interesting. We didn't have that on the list here. Just hold on one
Really?
second.
They told me they were writing it down.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, it's not on the list. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
I will give you advantage as Torque has dumped his entire.
I'm just like scraping. I'm just like shoving stuff back in my bag.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. You know what? Like you said, I mean, sometimes they get these things mixed up. I know we are missing our normal fourth act for the night, which usually kind of closes out the night. It's kind of the big sort of headliner, essentially.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were looking for something huge, and they came to the right place.
Wow. Okay. Great. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm very excited to see your act. Is there anything like visually enhancing from that? Okay. Yeah. Hi.
Isn't she wonderful? Just captivating.
She is very.
So do we just go this way? We just
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Green rooms this way.
Yeah. Bill, do you want to just show them? Yeah, and then Bill just kind of like shows you off to the stage. You guys are in. Very good start. Cool. As you get to the entertainment hall, 1 second. As you get to the entertainment hall, you see there are 4 guards. There are 4 guards that are basically kind of guarding in front of the stage as the acts are about to kind of come in. As you are guided by a guard, um, the other guards kind of just like nod their head to you. They see who you are, and they just assume that because you're with them. You're the act. You see the guard kind of like unlock a door. Okay, cool. This is just to our green room. Hope it's to your your standing. And opens the door. Green room itself is stocked with catering from the kitchen. So there is an assortment of small little kind of like finger sandwich sort of things, crackers, cheese.
Are there any like hard-boiled eggs, deviled eggs, stuff like that?
There's a tray of deviled eggs for sure. And there are just a couple of drinks, nothing alcoholic. You notice on there, so as the guard kind of escorts you and goes, so just so you guys know, so say probably about first act goes on is about 20 minutes, then the second and the third. So each one's kind of running about a 20-minute set tonight. As a headliner, you have a full 40 minutes to be able to close this out. So so it's just got about an hour before you guys will be going on. Is it just you, man?
Well, and the goat.
Oh, okay. All right. And the goat. Okay, great.
Hey, Linda, get over here.
So I apologize. It seems like I said, we kind of missed some of the docket stuff on here, so we don't really have you on the marquee or anything. Is there a name that we wanted to go by so that we make sure that we pump up the crowd with that?
Linda and the Mime.
Linda and the Mime. Okay. All right. So the goats. I assume the goat is Linda.
Yeah.
So Linda's. Okay. Great. Awesome. I will put that down. We will make sure that you are introduced as Linda and the Mime. Is there anything else you all would need right now?
Hey, do you have any strawberry scones in the kitchen?
No, sir. I'm sorry. They're not in season right now, unfortunately.
Next time then. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I'll put it on our rider next time.
Yeah, if you don't mind putting it on the rider, we'll try to find a way, maybe get some preservatives somewhere and work from there. So.
Well, that sounds great.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, just holler to one of the security staff, and they'll be happy to assist you.
Awesome.
Good luck. Break a leg and close the door.
Flopsy is immediately going to make his way over to the tray of deviled eggs. Are there any potted plants, greenery in this green room?
Absolutely. Yes, there are 2 potted plants.
They're just chock fucking full of deviled eggs. They're just in the pod, in the leaves. They're just everywhere with deviled eggs.
While that's happening, I look over at him and say, "Hey, Flip, so you said there might be strawberry scones, and there isn't any. So,
yeah, this place is fancy enough. I figured they'd have. Oh wait, I hear a faint tapping sound.
Bashful's right. We have to get to it.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely need to tap our wrists. Check her pulse, everybody.
You hear a interesting sort of like growl in the room that is paired with a all right sissy, it's okay, they didn't see you, it's fine. As you turn and see, there is a what presumes to be an animal tamer and a full owl bear in the green room. Okay, all right, calm down, sissy. It's gonna be okay. Howdy, folks. My name is what the fuck is his name? My name's Brace.
Hey, Bruce.
Nope, Brace. But yep, okay, yeah.
Great. Grace, nice to meet you. Are you one of the acts for the evening?
I already forgot what I named the owlbear. Anybody remember? I already forgot.
Is this Brace talking or?
No, this is Joe talking. I forgot what the...
I don't think you did name it yet.
Sharon?
No, you just said
it.
Sharon.
No, yeah. I did. I said, okay, calm down, Sharon.
Sissy.
Oh, you said sissy.
Sissy. That's right. That sounds like something I would say.
I thought you were talking to me.
Oh, calm down, Sissy. So this here's Sissy. There's also we also have another one that'll be coming. His name is Sharon. He's a hippogriff.
Flopsy's gonna obviously step away from the owlbear once he makes eye contact.
Yeah, you see the owlbear's staring up at you.
Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool.
I'm so.
If he's a hippogriff, how can we take him seriously? He doesn't mean anything he says.
Hip. Are you thinking hypocrite?
What'd I say?
Hippogriff.
Hey, anybody want to see my research?
Anyways,
why don't you go set up the research in the corner for a moment?
Yeah, that's a great idea. There's a good spot over here.
So you're the headliner. You're the we were gonna go on do a longer set, but it seems that we have and I don't mean any hostility to that. It's just actually it's kind of good. It's hard to find an hour to be able to make these things do what you want. You know what I'm saying?
I imagine. Yeah, we got Linda and the mime.
All right. Pleased to meet you, Linda. Okay.
And
all right. and
the mime.
The mime. Well, does the mime?
She's bashful.
Okay, but does she have a name?
She's bashful.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, you don't have to say your name.
She's just bashful. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Great. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mrs. Mime. Haven't seen you guys around these parts. You guys run this racket often?
Hey, Linda, give him a card. And then Linda just spits out the card that Bashful gave to Flopsy, and it just kind of goes onto the ground.
So, okay. All right. This just says Bashful on it. Okay, that's your name.
He's
I understand. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah, that's my mistake. I apologize.
We're gonna leave you to it. I know you're. I'm sure you got a lot of pre-work and stuff. We're gonna actually kind of explore the casino a little bit. Maybe play some poker or whatever they play in this casino, and we'll meet you back. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, good luck with the slots.
Thanks.
And yeah, you guys exit the green room, and you can move where you need to. I'm gonna share the actual map, so you guys can see where you're at. So I'll do that, and then I can also do this too. No, actually, I won't. It's just gonna be easier to use to share. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Okay, so there is the map. That's where you guys are at. The big silver thing in front, I believe, is essentially just like a column. Whoops, I did that. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Oops. There we go. So yeah. So that's there. Where do you guys go?
I think
Jay, you're muted. I think you were talking, but you're muted.
Yeah, there we go. So I think Flopsy's probably going to want to at least walk around the perimeter and get and just see what he can see in this room as far as like guards go and movement of staff and whatnot.
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Is anybody else doing anything else? One of you could assist if you wanted to.
I'm walking with Flopsy, but I'm instead of that, I'm looking at the masks, the surveillance masks, and trying to see, are they being guarded? Are they otherwise kind of unobtrusive, or are they? Is there going to be anything that's going to keep me from being able to put the blinding powder on these things?
Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna have you roll me an Arcana check for that.
Okay.
And
+6.
What is Bashful and Lucia doing?
Sorry, I'm just trying to think. So where are they walking at? Can you point it out?
They're doing a whole perimeter around, so they're kind of just seeing everything.
So we're Flopsy's gonna start at the top and work his way towards the bar and back down and around.
Oh, you said the top. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Yeah. So that's what they're doing. And then Torque is looking specifically at the masks that are the only two that you're going to be able to see. Excuse me, 3 that you're going to see clearly is probably these 3. If you can see my mouse. So
yeah. So the 2 bottom and the 1 top right. Is that what you said?
Yep.
I would be walking towards where you would access the balcony just to see if I see anyone kind of meandering that might have a VIP ticket or pass.
Okay, cool.
That I could pickpocket.
That's right where the 6 is, I believe.
Yeah.
Make sure on that.
That's the fountain area, right?
And Lucia will stick with Bashful.
That's the portal, right?
That's the portal. So number 6 is where the portal is.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I believe this thing right here is just like a solid column.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay. What did you say, Lucia?
She'll stay with Bashful.
Okay. Cool. All right. So we'll say the general perception check. What'd you get?
24.
24. Nice. Cool. So you see in total, excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
You see in total 8 guards here on the main floor. You see there are 4 in front of the entertainment hall. A couple that are hanging out by the craps tables. There are 2 that are in front, and then I believe 4, 6. I guess it should actually be 10 because it'd be 10. There'd be 2 in the dining hall as well. let's see. Go through just a couple of things.
From Flopsy's observation
I'm so sorry.
of these.
I'm so sorry. There are 20 guards here.
Oh, that
Actually,
escalated.
18 guards. 18 guards.
Okay.
That's the there are 10 that are just in the gambling hall alone. So.
Okay. From Flopsy's like just general watching the guards, do they have their badges like on a lanyard or?
Yeah, you actually see it. Yeah, you see it on a lanyard. You also see there's like a pin that's like put on their lapel as well.
Okay.
I'd say with the 20 whatever you got, you do see that one of them actually like pushes into it and actually talks, and seems like it works with the others as well. So there's a little sending thing there with that. Let's see. You notice that this big. Oh, it's a crystal pyramid. Sorry, my bad. So the thing in the center of the room is not a column; it's a pyramid. It is a like kind of a long glass pyramid that's essentially working as like a one-way mirror sort of thing. You do know that there is something in there that is looking at things, so you assume that is essentially the like kind of eye in the sky sort of thing. Let's see. Actually, that's good to know. Let's do that. Okay, cool. As you get into the gambling hall, you see a big ruckus as you see a bunch of people lifting their hands up in the air as someone had just won the jackpot. And you hear like drinks clinking all around. Guards kind of come over closer to that point and look around and seeing what's going on there. So you know that pulls that typically pulls somewhere between 2 to 5 guards over to that area. You see the kitchen just working like a kitchen. There seems to be a couple kitchen staff that are coming in and out, serving drinks and things like that. Actually, you probably see about 5 total in all. Through the slit there, you can see like there's two chef's hats that are working through something. Bar, you see there are 2 bartenders at the bar. Yeah, I think that's about it.
All
Is
right.
there anything specific you were focusing on?
Mostly the guards and their general appearance.
You would see, so just kind of pointing on the map here, because technically the gambling hall works here and here. They're both, kind of the areas of there. So I'd say you probably see 5 here, 5 there.
Okay.
But most likely, when they hear a big jackpot, they actually probably pull a couple from this side as well, or the opposite side of where that is. So, cool. So Arcana check.
Got a 19 on that.
Okay, cool. You notice there is some sort of magic here as you are looking at the gargoyles that are holding up they're holding up like a mask holding 2 masks in each hand. They seem to be very, stone gargoyle like, but with a 19, you recognize that most likely these are alive beings. And they are posted up, I believe, at all 4 areas. So I would say in your point of view that poses a problem.
Right. I relay that to Flopsy.
Cool. All right. Let's see. The stat block for the gargoyle. On here. Okay, cool.
Does he relay that to Flopsy or Lucia? Because is Flopsy going to be able to tell Lucia, or do they like both hear it? Are they both listening on the sending stone?
Yeah, you guys need. So who's carrying what sending stone? So you have 2.
Yeah, I'd say Flopsy has one, and Bashful's not going to be super helpful with it. So I'm going to say Lucia. Lucia has the other. Not that I'm doubting Bashful in any way.
I don't know if miming works through sending stuff.
Surprisingly, no. Cool.
I feel there's a rope with a heavy weight on the other end.
There is Bashful and Lucia. So both of you are checking out the VIP area that is blocked off by 2 guards. You see a. Sorry, 1 second.
Wait, so the VIP area, are we still in the main room, or is that up on the
Yeah,
back?
this is the whole room. You're saying that you were looking at the teleport pad that would lead to the VIP area.
Okay.
Right. So you see a gentleman in a very finely dressed coat, surrounded by a posse, makes their way out, like kind of poof, appears on the pad and kind of is slowly making their way over to the bar. Goes, yes, as I said, my father has owned several pieces of land and has been just at this point just getting so tired of all the upkeep. So it's very interesting that he even let me out tonight, as there's so much business to be had out there. And you hear an entire posse of people laughing. You then also see another gentleman look out, kind of like commonly dressed, has kind of like has a little bit of like stubble, kind of like the rugged, handsome sort of look, has like blonde hair that's in kind of like a crew cut, not dressed, like not like high dress, but definitely is clean. Kind of steps out and goes, oh, hello, sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you guys. Mime, right? Yeah, very cool.
She's actually the main act for the night.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. I haven't seen a mime here ever. And you are? Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm Lucia. I'm her manager, escort for the night. We're just checking things out.
Lucia, my name is James. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. Can I buy you both a drink?
Yeah, actually, that would be fantastic.
Sure. Yeah. Brings you over to the bartender. Goes, what would you like?
You first, Bashful.
Bashful. I like that.
Can you still hear me okay?
Yeah.
If there was like a menu, like a little paper menu, I would just point to water.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, let's say water's on the menu. Okay, just water. Yep, cool. I like it. Dry day, I understand. And you, miss?
I'm fine with just your you know what? You choose.
Okay. All right.
A wine sounds good.
Wine sounds good. Okay, cool. Awesome. We'll just get 2 Merlot, please, and just a water for my new friends. What brings you here? Obviously, you guys are performing, but are you guys? And so just starts to kind of just have a full conversation with you. Explains his name is James Torrens. He is obviously not born into high society, but has done work in reclaiming lost artifacts. He seems to be rather knowledgeable on the subject, but also is very aware of how boring it could seem. So yeah, seems like an overall nice guy who's new money for sure. there is like an uproar from the other table with the yes, and then my father said the darndest thing, and James kind of rolls his eyes and goes, yeah, so that's Alistair Rell. He is obviously a member of high society that owns a lot of land around here. He's a dick.
Yeah, sounds a little obnoxious.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually his son over there, Hiram. And you see a boy that's probably maybe 17, 18 years old. Definitely too young to be like there with a drink in his hand. And it's like laughing along with his father. At this point, as you guys are kind of doing things, Mogar comes over to Flopsy and goes, "Okay, what? You didn't tell me to do anything."
Yeah. So we're just getting the lay of the land. So there's, I think the next plan of attack is we need a distraction. Can you get a jackpot, or can you find a way to cause a distraction in here?
Yeah, I can do that. Where do you need me to do it?
Flopsy is going to point to the bottom left corner.
Okay.
Yeah, bottom left corner, and say, yeah, can you draw just as many guards as you can over to that corner?
Yeah, I can do that. I can't really say jackpot as there's no gambling stuff over there. I could probably just start a fight.
A fight will work.
Okay, you got it. Gives you a big on the back. Just walks.
As he walks off, Flopsy's gonna remember the sending stone and say, "Hey, I think our chances our time to move downstairs is gonna happen pretty quick. So we might wanna be ready."
Cool. So Mogar goes over to the table. As you see that, as you all hear pretty much, through tandem, Flopsy, you all are talking with, or you two are talking with James. Where is Torque right now?
Torque is probably looking for the fourth, because you couldn't see the fourth one, right?
It's actually behind the bar. So where the number 4 is over here.
Right. So can he see that? Because you said you can only see the 3.
Yeah, you could probably see it. It just was hard to spot from like your initial sort of look around.
Okay, so then I'm walking over and asking the the cooks over there about strawberry scones.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to see to observe if there are gargoyles in front of that one as well, and how much would Torque know about gargoyles? I would imagine he'd know a lot.
What did you roll on your Arcana check?
19.
Okay. 1 second.
Sure.
Well, an interesting thing. Gargoyles are earth elementals, technically, in D&D. As you are an earth genasi. You know that they can be pretty tricky to take down. They're pretty hardy. They have a lot of damage resistances. They have a couple of condition immunities. I'd say with a 19, I will say you specifically, they are immune to exhaustion, petrification, and poison.
And they're resistant to all basically like martial damage.
Yes.
Can they be blinded?
Yeah, as far as you know.
Okay. Is Flopsy nearby?
Yeah, I think Flopsy met with Morgor like over by the kitchen, over in that corner right by the kitchen area.
Okay, so that's where I am. So I would relay that to Flopsy because he's got the.
You have message.
Yeah, but I'm not using. I don't have it prepared.
I don't think artificers prepare spells.
I could switch it.
Oh, you don't. Gotcha.
I'll just switch it.
I would allow you to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll switch it. I will switch it out with guidance. Okay, so I'm gonna send a message to. I'm gonna send a message to Flopsy.
Cool. Awesome. So Mogor starts to walk over to the rest of you. Actually see Lucia and Bashful. You both see Morgor walk over to the table with Alistair there, and just start talking to him. Is there anything you guys want to do in prep for what's about to go down? No? Okay. So the Mogor starts to just, you start to hear like voices like, you try to start a fight? And then Alistair goes, please don't cut me anyway. Oh, God, oh. And there's this commotion that starts happening here as you see a table just get flipped by Mogor. And you hear...
Oh, God, the richest man in the room is getting beat up. Look over there in that corner.
Hey! I think it's getting hit by that big guy over there.
I will say for both of you, go ahead and roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh, that was a 2.
I got a 5.
Okay, cool. So 5 guards go running onto the scene. You see one of them kind of pass by you and go, "Oh my God, not again! Why do we keep letting him in?" And just goes and runs through and tries to kind of hold Morgor down. Morgor's, no, he said something. You gotta hear what he's, and is just like fighting the guards at this point. All right, what do you guys do?
As one of the guards runs by Flopsy, he's gonna look over at Torque and say, and like he's walking across the room the other way, look back behind him and say, so the moon isn't made of cheese.
No, no, it's not. But I've been trying to just.
While Torque is talking, he's gonna bump into one of the guards and use one of his razor finger things to steal the badge.
Nice. I will give you sleight of hand with advantage.
All right. That was, I think, a dirty 20. Yeah, dirty 20.
Awesome. You notice as you bump into him, you see 2 of the guards turn and look at you, but they don't catch you swiping the badge. They do seem to notice your face, though, I'll say.
Okay.
Hey, come on, man. Can you help? This is your guy, isn't it?
I didn't come in with him. He was telling me, we were talking about a whole moon thing. I'm sorry. It was, go take care of that.
Dude, I have stuff to do.
Scones! It's made of scones. I don't know why other people don't buy into this whole thing. It's totally scones.
All right, Torque, you can drop the act.
What is Lucia and Bashful doing?
I'm like laughing hysterically at this goes at this point.
All right. It's so dumb.
So funny. Is the guy that was standing there talking to us, whose name just completely left my head?
James.
James?
Yep, James.
Is he like distracted by what's going on at all?
Roll an insight check.
15.
15. Yeah, not at all. Either because Mogor does this like once a week, or just seems really interested in talking to you guys.
We need to get him away from us, or we need to get away from him.
I mean, you guys, he seems polite enough. He said like, "I'm sorry, I gotta go." Like, I mean, it's.
Bashful will just like, I'm trying to think of play this. Bashful will just like act really scared by the commotion, and just politely like wave and like walk backwards away from the area.
Okay. Cool.
And Flopsy over the sending stone is gonna say, the wine cellars behind the bar. You can probably get over there and get downstairs unseen.
I guess Lucy.
Maybe Lucia should check on Bashful.
Yeah, Lucia is gonna say to James, "Oh, we're gonna have to get away from this ruckus. Maybe head back to the green room. But it was really nice to meet you."
Oh yeah. Sorry. He does this like all the time. Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you around, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Thank you for the Merlot.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem. Cool. Yeah, and you check in on Bashful. Where is Bashful backing up to?
So we're in the bar, which is
right where 5 is.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Where are we trying to go? Like,
we need to go towards like the wine cellar.
Well, you guys are walking away from the wine cellar right now. Because the bar's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, are we trying to go down the staircase to the wine cellar, or the staircase that's like on the left top corner? Like,
you guys figure that out. What are the rest of you guys doing?
The staircase in the top left corner, it does have a gargoyle there that is very much alive.
Yeah.
And the wine, it happens to have a molly, but
like, can we blind the gargoyle and go down the stairs?
We don't have the blinding stuff though.
Did we not share that?
Torque does.
You guys have 10 blinding powers. I assume they were separated between all of you.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, where is Torque? Isn't he up near that?
I'm by the kitchen.
Yeah, we're down here by the kitchen.
Oh.
I think we would just like have to back out of that area and try to find them.
That works.
Like, group.
Okay, I mean this distraction isn't going to last forever.
Yeah.
I would say this is a point where the DM's going, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah. Yeah, I think we gotta find our way downstairs. So Flopsy is going to hide behind a flipped table and change into his casino worker's costume.
Okay.
With a big question mark, stealthily.
Okay. There's, I mean, the flip table is all the way down here.
Oh, yeah.
And that table is still flipped.
Okay.
Remind me where we need to go to get down.
Any of the
There's four
corner
different,
staircases.
yeah, any of the
Stairs.
corner
Can you
areas.
point to that, Joe?
Any
So
of the
any of the-
four areas in the corners. Yep. So then you also
Or-
have the wine cellar here.
Which is connected to everything in the basement, too.
Right.
But has
I
a
think the
mean pixie in it. Or
the other thing I can do is I can cast Pass Without Trace, and we could all go together stealthily down into the wine cellar.
I like that idea.
Okay. The only thing I was thinking about saving that because I have one use per day with my.
Okay.
But here's the thing, because I was thinking like that could get us out, but that would theoretically help us. I do have it as a spell as well, but I have one free use of it as well. What do you guys think? Should we do that?
Pass Without Trace is for 1 hour.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we shouldn't need to do it more than... I can't imagine it's going to take us more than an hour down there.
The only thing is it requires concentration, so I wouldn't be able to cast any other spells.
You wouldn't be able to cast any other concentration spells.
Good point. Okay. So, all right. I'm fine with that if you guys are.
Let's
let's
do
send it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So I send a message to Maverick and to Flopsy, and like,
Hey guys, I forgot. If we get close enough to me, I could just make us really hard to see, and we'll get down there to lickety split.
How are you loud in your brain?
I don't know. It's just how I am. I don't know.
So here's the thing. So let me just make sure with Pass Without a Trace. So Pass Without a Trace is verbal, somatic, and has material component to it. So you're going to be rolling a stealth check to cast Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
So where are you doing it?
behind the table.
Okay.
Walking our way down. Do you know Looky-Loo at the commotion?
I mean, okay, this is the point where I'd be like, do you guys drop something? Do you like do something to be able to like, oh, that makes sense that this lizard folk is, or excuse me, this earth genasi is on the ground?
Oh, for sure. I would probably like just pretend to trip and fall.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
100%. Just like,
hey, what's going on? Oh my God.
I will say in that case, I will allow you to do either stealth or performance, which is, I guess, performance would be better because you're not at disadvantage for it.
yeah, but I have a plus. I mean, I guess I have to do performance.
Okay.
Holy shit, not 20.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, you fall down and immediately just go invisible like Frodo in the Lord of the Rings. Cool. And just for the record, you guys aren't invisible. You're just less seen in this case. Cool. So as that happens,
Without trace.
do you do any? What's that?
Pass without trace is a plus 10 to stealth, right?
Yep.
Yes. So you still have to open a door, walk past a bartender, and go down the stairs.
So as we walk, I would say I'd probably like pick up a glass off the bar.
Okay.
And just throw it away in the opposite direction.
Okay.
And so it like crashes on the floor.
Is there
Okay.
only one bartender?
Right now, there's only one bartender.
We could blind the bartender.
Yeah, Flopsy's gonna throw blinding powder at the unfortunate bartender that happens to be in our way.
Okay, just across the bar, or like as you're opening the door.
As we're after we open the door, as we're like walking by them.
Yeah, does
Okay,
the
cool.
bartender like look at the glass that?
Not at all. Not at all. Rolled a nat 20.
Cool.
Fully sees you guys come in. As you open the door. I'm so sorry, you can't be back here. You throw the blinding powder. What was the DC for the blinding powder?
Great question.
I didn't even think about that.
Okay, wait.
DC is
okay.
20 plus dexterity modifier, -5.
No. Time out. No, that's not. So it's not a DC. It's a called shot attack. So you roll a D20 plus your dex modifier, and then -5 from that.
What is not a dex modifier +4? Uh, 18.
Okay, yeah, 18 will hit. Yeah. So sorry, guys, you can't be back. Oh, God. Oh. As you guys kind of push past him, and move down the stairs, I assume.
Yep.
Cool. All right. You guys go down the stairs. You are in the wine cellar. As you go through the wines, as you walk down into the wine cellar area, I will open up the basement. Okay. So there's actually, we'll say this. This is technically what you see in the basement. Cool. So as you guys get into the basement, you are in the wine cellar, which is just here. You go ahead and roll me a perception check.
$24.
12.
Okay.
18.
Okay. We'll take it from the 24. So for the 24, you're looking at the barrels. You see the barrels are marked with like several sort of different vintages, and you see like a little twinkle behind one of the barrels, just like a kind of like almost like a fairy dust sort of thing happen.
Hey, are you as we're walking? Hey, are you Molly?
Who said that? Oh my God, you guys are hard to see.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little bit of the point. I've heard you're not a big fan of the people that run this place, right?
Yeah, that's you. You're down here.
Well, I don't run this place. We're not a fan of the
Okay.
people. You're not a fan of the people.
Where's your badge?
That's oh yeah. Well, no, because I never put it back. I never put it on with the uniform because we were too far away from the table.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, you're down in the wine cellar, so you're obviously people that work here. So
No, we blinded them.
Hey, Molly. Do you know where the big silver bear is?
the big silver bear. I don't. Is it a trick question?
No, there's literally a silver bear out here. It's not a bear. It's a block of silver that they carved to look like a bear, and we need to get it.
I don't. It's probably in the vault. Listen, this isn't how this is supposed to go. You're supposed to answer my puzzle, and then I'll let you take the wine up to go feed the people.
But we don't want the wine. We just.
Well, then why are you down here?
We're just passing through. There's a door. Is there a door out into the main basement area?
You see magic come out of
Molly.
Molly's hands as the door just magically clicks. Okay, so to get past the locked door, you gotta answer my riddle.
Oh, great! I love puzzles. These are great. This is gonna be really fun, everybody.
If we answer your riddle, can you also help us with the gargoyles?
Roll me a precision check.
So did she just like lock the door? Or does it look like it's like magically guarded?
No, she locked the door.
Lucia's gonna just go over and start picking the lock.
It's 22 for persuasion.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Sure, I'll help you guys. You're trying to fuck them over?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, that sounds awesome. What are you doing?
Oh, her, she's just practicing.
Get away from the door. It's locked. You can't get out. I locked it.
Well, that's why I'm picking the lock. But you guys can go on with your riddle. Maybe they'll figure that out first.
But okay, all right. Seems distracted while Lucy is picking the lock right now. I'm just going. What has 6 faces but does not wear makeup, has 21 eyes but can't see?
To die, right?
Who's gonna die?
Shit.
I don't want to die. Do you?
I mean, we're in a casino. It's right there.
Yeah. Well, okay, but I was distracted. Lucia, did you want to see what you rolled? What you rolled in the lockpick just for fun?
Sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, with proficiency. See, adding proficiency to it.
I was gonna say, look at
yeah, absolutely.
Look at her face.
Yeah. So, all right, I'll unlock it. Oh, god damn it. Okay, what do you want me to do? What? You won, I lost. What?
Hey, can you help us figure out how to open the vault?
You just open it.
Wait, that's the vault? That's the vault? I thought it was just the room to the. Wait, that's
what?
it? That's all
no,
it is?
I said you just open it. You put in the combination, you open it.
Well, what's the combination?
I don't know.
Do you know where we can get combination?
Well, Mr. Bigsby has it. He's probably in his office or upstairs. It might be in the storeroom.
Hey, Molly, you've been a real peach. Thanks for the info.
No, I've been a terror. I've made things difficult for you on your path to go wherever you need to go. That's what I've done.
You've haunted this place so well. Molly, can I ask one favor?
Oh God. Well, from where I'm from, that's a big question. So tell me what the favor is, and then I'll tell you whether or not I'll do it.
Can you haunt Mr. Bigsby and find the combination to the safe for us?
That's not really haunting. It's not really my jam.
Okay, I see the distinction. You're right.
Hey, Flapjack, I don't think she can do it.
Roll me a persuasion check when you said if you're not good at it.
If you can't hang, then there's the door, baby.
That was a 19.
19? Okay. Okay, rolled a 2. Well, I didn't say I couldn't do it. I just said I don't normally. I could do it. I could do
Flapjack, I don't think she can.
I don't know if she can either.
Listen, you fucking punks. I can do whatever I want. I'm a goddamn pixie. I choose to haunt this cellar. What do you need me to do?
Go over to Mr. Bigsby and get us and find us the combination to the code or to the safe.
You gotta open the door though.
All right.
I think.
Hey guys, we could probably go look at his office too.
You open the door. She flies and goes, suckers. And then just walks off, and then just flies off. Okay.
See you later, Molly.
You guys peek out into the hallway. Hold, please. The hell? Okay. Okay, yeah. The hallway itself seems to be empty, assumed by the reality that any of the guards upstairs can check in at any point in time through the gargoyles' masks.
But we still have Pass Without Trace going, so.
You do, but that doesn't make you invisible, just FYI.
Sure.
Right.
We do have blinding powder. And we can...
Right. This is not for someone who's like, this is essentially like a security camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So where do you guys want to go?
I'd probably say the manager's office.
Okay. That works.
That is
isn't that where...
on the opposite side of the... Yeah, so this is where you guys are at. This is where the manager's office is.
Should we check the storeroom first, since
we
have to go past a gargoyle to get there?
That's true. We should.
Cool. All right.
One of the disguise kits. I'm assuming that includes some sort of oil paint, like oil-based face paint. Flopsy is going to swipe across the eyes of the masks as he walks by them.
Okay. Cool.
Smart.
I love it. Cool. Awesome. Let's say everybody roll me a stealth check, please, as you walk by the first hallway.
19.
Nice.
20. So 26 plus pass without.
Yeah, I got
okay. Hold on. So just give me the total number.
26, not 20.
Plus pass without trace. You add that.
30.
36. Okay, so just tell me the full number on that. So 36.
I didn't
cool.
know if we were adding it yet.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I got a 31.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to add 10. That's a 29 for me.
Okay. Cool.
And Flopsy got a 19.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's a 31 with disadvantage.
Yep, so I rolled a nat 20 and an 18.
All right. Wow. That's 3 nat 20s for you tonight.
That's 2. Only 2.
Did you roll a nat 20 on the way in here?
I rolled a nat 20. I only rolled the one nat 20.
I think that was me that rolled the nat 20.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so you guys start running down the hallway. You feel pretty good as you get from the left-hand side of the hallway. I need you to roll me another stealth check as you get to the right side of the hallway.
That's a 30. 34. Nat 20.
Okay.
It's a 26 for me.
Nice.
22.
Fantastic. Very cool. You get to the storeroom. The storeroom seems to be locked. Excuse me. I assume we are picking the lock.
Heck yeah.
Yes. All right.
Lucia can try that first. That is a 26.
26. Okay, cool. You feel this this door as you're like kind of like trying to like pick the lock through it, and you feel this door is probably one of the harder locks you've ever tried to do before. And as you try to kind of motion through it, you kind of feel that click, and then one more click, and you feel like at this point you're looking. I think you like kind of like look up and you see that there's like a mass that is just staring right at you right now. Recognize that at any point in time they could check in on that, and you get that final click and the door comes flying open. DC was a 25. As that happens, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Holy crap.
$24.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
16.
Okay. You see you see flying arrows come out from the end of the corner of that, and everyone touches it except for Bashful.
No, not Bashful.
Oh.
Bashful. You take 10 points of damage. As you have an arrow just pretty much just sticking right out of your chest. This is gonna be kind of funny. Bashful, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. Or a constitution saving throw, we'll say.
I don't know why that was. Sorry, I have the hiccups. I don't know why that was supposed to be funny because I just rolled a 2.
Cool, awesome. What do you exclaim out loud as you get an arrow shot into your chest?
I'm trying to think of the most foul thing that could come out of my mouth. Like, I really like just feel like it would be something so foul, like, fuck your mother, you fucking dirty whore. God damn it, that fucking hurt.
So I would say at that point I would just be like, hey, calm down, everything's gonna be fine, and then I cast Cure Wounds.
Cool.
Also, there's something deeply funny about a mime with hiccups.
Cool. Yeah, you hear Bashful talk for the first time ever. Cool. And you guys are able to get into the storeroom.
By the way, you were healed for, I got a 4 plus 3, 7 points.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You immediately realize why this room was so locked up. This is not a storeroom. This is a confiscation chamber. As you all look around, you see there are a number of things that seem to have been confiscated over the years and placed in here. I would say we'll just do this. Everybody roll an investigation check.
Cool.
Oh, investigation.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 23 for me.
16.
3.
You're quite distracted. 17.
Okay. The 3. We'll take the 3 first. The 3, Bashful, as you are looking around, you notice there is there's a really cool looking rock on the corner that you see. It just says confiscated rock ? On it. And yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up and put it in my fanny pack.
Cool. You pick it up. As you pick it up, I think you hear a hissing sound, and I need you to make another dexterity saving throw, please.
God damn it.
And actually, everybody in the room has to make a dexterity saving throw.
God fucking damn it. I hate myself. 13.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Oh no.
Both you, Bashful, and Flopsy take 12 points of piercing damage.
Are you serious?
I'm totally serious. As you see spikes sort of come up through the like portcullis and just go right into your feet.
Well, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I'm unconscious. I'm down. I'm dead.
I just
I'm
healed you for
literally
7 points.
Yep. You sure did.
What is your HP?
Like 8?
Should I just tell them?
Honey, whenever you want to tell them, you can tell them.
So literally, I'm literally just a commoner. Like I'm no one. So my HP was only supposed to be 10, but Joe was gracious and said, "I'll let you roll a d20, and that's your HP." So I rolled an HP of 15. So he literally, I went down to 5. He healed me for 7, and then I take exactly 12 fucking points.
Oh my god.
I quit.
Which also means, by the way, like she is +0 across the board.
I have nothing. I've just been doing straight rolls, bitches. Like,
You're right, you did have the best character.
So,
I was the best character.
so I think
I'm
at this
glad
point,
I made it this long.
I think at this point the camera kind of like pans back to like earlier that day, and at the point where you're at the street corner doing your mime stuff, and Silius just passes by. You see the coin pouches fall out of his pocket, and you just pick it up and give it to him.
I couldn't even tell the poor bastard he dropped it.
Nope.
Oh man.
Oh, that's so good. The true reveal.
Oh
All
my
right,
So you
God.
guys have health potions. You could bring her back up.
I mean, we bought one for her. Might as well give it to her.
Cool.
Can she at least receive all the hit points it offers her?
No, absolutely not.
Shit.
I believe that's 1d4 plus 1.
Oh,
so
I have to roll that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, straight roll, apparently.
I don't think I want to roll it. So I roll a d4?
D4 plus 1.
Watch it be a 1 plus 1.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Why did you say that? Literally.
Hold on. Let me just
1.
absolutely share.
I thought it was 2d4 plus 2.
It's
Or was
2d4
that-
plus 2, my bad. Yep,
I was
2d4
like,
plus 2.
Okay.
Give us one more.
Okay, that was a 3. So 4 plus 1. I get 5 fucking HP back.
Nice. It should be, yeah, no. You rolled a 1
6.
plus 2, which is 3, plus the 3 is 6.
Yeah.
Oh boy. 6. Woo!
Well, that's like half your HP. I mean, you're...
I might make it another 2 minutes
At least
in
there's
this
that.
basement of hell.
Hey, just don't touch anything else.
You look
Stand in an invisible box.
I want to make this a point. You still have the rock. You got the rock.
I don't want it anymore. I'm putting it back.
Well,
You put it
probably not
back?
the rock itself.
Do you
No,
put it back?
don't do
I
it.
don't know what I want to do with it. Don't say that. What the fuck do I do
No,
with
it
it?
triggered a trap. It just triggered a trap. Just don't touch anything else.
I feel like this is in character. You're actually shouting because you're not sure what's going on, dude.
all mime has just gone out the window at this point.
Yeah. I really want a scene where like you as yourself just like go like, you don't understand. I'm just a normal person.
Why I'm here.
The DM suggests you keep the rock.
Okay, I'll keep the rock in my fanny pack. At least I have the souvenir from my adventure from hell.
There you go. Cool. You guys, who got? We'll say who someone else shout out what they got.
I got a 19. No, sorry,
Cool.
I got a 23 on the insight.
Okay.
17.
Hold on. One at a time. I
Sorry.
said one.
Said somebody.
Yeah, not everybody.
Am I not somebody?
No, you're a rabbit.
I hate to tell you.
Damn.
Just kidding. Okay. You pick up a small jar of this like very fine sand looking this fine looking sand. As you pick it up, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw. This is for Torque.
Oh shit! Sorry. That is a 15.
I'll roll for it. Okay, cool. Yeah, 15. You see just a sword, like a blade, just come out of nowhere and come right at like the like top tip of your forehead and just miss you.
Hey, did you see that?
Okay. I will say at this point, you guys get a feeling that this room is very trapped. But we can keep going. Who is someone else say what they got?
So we're down to just Jamie and Kayla.
Yeah, Jamie got a 17, I got a 16, right?
Okay. So 17 17, you see there is a jug that looks like it is filled with some sort of liquid. You grab that and I would say this is for Lucia, I would say. So you grab that and you see there's actually like there's like a skull and crossbones on it. And you're just like, oh, that's interesting. You grab that, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. Say that again?
17.
17, cool. Just enough. You see there's like a puff of liquid that just comes out just from like the shelf of where you're at. Or not liquid, just like a smoke, and you're just able to kind of cover your face at the right time and not receive the effects of that. Cool. Fantastic. So I'm going to say this now as one more. You guys can like try to detect the traps at this point. As you see Bashful die, like things like that. That's totally normal to do. So I will say at this point, Jamie, do you want to check for Chaz before you get what you get?
No, he's not that smart.
Okay, fair enough. You got a 17, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 17, you grab what looks to be a pouch that is on the shelf, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Is it an egg-shaped pouch?
It is not an egg-shaped pouch, unfortunately.
Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
All right, that is a 16.
16. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. So you feel like a burst of you feel a little bit of like hot air on your feet. And then you were able to move out of the way just in time to see like a flame just shoot up. You just dodge out of the way of it. Okay. I will say for the sake of time and letting you know what you guys have, for whoever got the bag of dust, this is known as the dust of sneezing, and choking.
Gross, I'm in.
When you use an action to throw a handful of the dust into the air, you and each creature that needs to breathe within 30 feet of you must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably. A creature affected in this way is incapacitated and suffocating.
Whoa.
Yep, so there's that. Let's see, who else I got? The jug is an alchemy jug.
Ooh.
Ceramic jug appears to be holding a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from within the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterwards, you can uncork the jug and as an action, pour the liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named. This is real. Okay, here's the list: acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, wine. And then let's see.
I know what Lucy's gonna use it for.
That was so Torque got the powder. Oh,
She misses the salt water.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. For Flopsy, this is what feels like at first is you're kind of like opening up as like a bag of gold in it. I mean, as you take the gold out, you notice that the gold has some interesting sort of etching on it. And I would say, I guess I don't think this is going to apply, but we'll call it. We'll say it there. I would like the only one that would know would probably be Lucia. So Lucia, make a history check as you see one of those gold coins being pulled out.
19.
19, nice. This is a part of North Imaean currency. So basically, assumedly, someone came in with that and was it was immediately confiscated. You know what? Fuck it. Bashful, go ahead and roll me a investigation check. Do I even have to say what the check is? Just a D20 on the on your rock.
16.
Woo!
16? Okay. 16 deserves a roll. Okay, cool. Throw it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Just go ahead and throw it. So where do you throw it?
I don't know. That matters.
Down the hall.
Just
Down the hallway, away from everyone.
Okay, so you're gonna leave the room and then throw it.
I feel like it's dangerous. Yes.
The DM's telling you can throw it in this room. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you.
Okay, I'll throw it. I'll throw it like in a corner that like where no one's standing.
Cool. Awesome. Make a Constitution save. I'm just kidding. You throw it in the corner of the room, and you expect to hear like a and you see a and a big gigantic hole opens up.
Well, where'd that go?
Hey, that's a hole.
I'll walk
What's
over
in-
to the hole. Do I like
what's in
see
there?
anything?
You looking at the lip of the hole, you don't see anything.
I wish that led into the safe. That'd be nice.
Well, should we check?
Who we
Hey,
throw
Linda!
into it? Oh, Linda. Let's throw Linda into it.
I mean, I can build another one. It's fine. Hey, Linda, you want to go in there? Ramming speed. Sprint straight into it.
Okay, Linda just goes straight into it. Can you see through Linda's eyes?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think you can. It's not like Find Familiar.
No.
You just hear a bah, that's just echoed.
But like we can communicate, so like would I know that it's okay?
You can?
So is it safe?
I don't think your Steel Defender technically communicates.
Linda can speak in Dwarvish and
okay,
languages.
Fair enough. A little homebrewish, but I'll take it.
Linda, can you please in Dwarvish? Can you please in Dwarvish tell me what you're seeing right now?
You see Linda come out with a severed arm. Looks to be old.
Like it's been off. Like it's been off the body.
It's been off the body for some time. Yeah. You just hear dead body gold.
Ooh, gold.
Flopsy does not convey what is said, but he does hop into the hole.
Okay, cool. You hop into the hole, and you see this is essentially kind of like I believe it's it's at least a 10 by 10 room. Second. So the hole itself is 6 feet in diameter. It is a 10-foot deep hole. I'll say it's 10 by 10.
Yep.
And assuming you have dark vision, right?
I think so.
You do not. You do not have dark vision.
Damn
it. So you smell something awful. You don't see anything.
I'll just Flopsy will hop out of the hole and look at Linda and say, "You promised me gold. What the hell?" And just walk away.
Dead body gold.
Does he say the "you promised me gold" in common?
Yeah.
Lucia's gonna light her candle that she has from her adventuring kit and then walk into the hole.
You got it.
The adventuring kit. Damn it.
Yep. Yeah. Very easy. Everyone has a torch, guys. Everyone has a torch. So you walk in. You see there is a rotting corpse that you see has a what looks to be like an old badge on a thing and a little button on the lapel. Missing a hand, and you see is laying on top of a pile of gold. Easily, I would say probably in the range of like 1,000 platinum.
Jeez.
Damn.
She's gonna grab the badge and say, "Well, it looks like you don't need that anymore." And then, can I roll something to see how much of this gold that I can physically pick up and put in like a pouch?
Well, I mean, this is roll. Everybody, roll me an Arcana check, especially Bashful.
22.
Okay.
12.
Literally 12.
7.
Okay. 22 makes sense for Torque to know this. Torque, this is a portable hole. Essentially means this is something that can open up to be basically a backpack to another dimension. This is like the ultimate version of the bag of holding. So anything that can fit in this 10 by 10, you
Except for a
are
bag
able
of
to
holding.
carry with you. Except for a bag of holding. Do not put a bag of holding in here.
you die.
Yep. That's a very specific D&D thing.
So
I see a lot of blinking. I don't know if that you guys makes. You guys understand what
I
that makes?
relay that to the rest of the group. I relay that information to the rest of the group.
Cool. So
we don't need to carry this anywhere. Well, this is ours.
Yeah.
Let's go get that fucking bear.
Cool. So you come up. I'm gonna leave this opportunity to be creative for Bashful. What does Bashful do to try to retrieve the rock in some way?
So is the rock just like it's just on the floor still?
Nope, you don't see it.
Oh. Interesting.
I'm putting it this way. The rock is going to come back to you. You tell me how it comes back to you.
How it comes back to me?
Yes, I'm giving you the creative power to be able to try something and see if it works.
I have no creative power in me.
Okay, you snap your fingers and the rock appears in your hand and it goes out.
Can I fucking like throw a fake lasso? Do some stupid mime bullshit?
Yes. Fuck yes. Absolutely. You do the lasso thing, you pull it back out, and yes, the rock comes out, the hole closes up. Cool. Awesome. We lost Mike, it seems.
Hey, y'all. I'm going to have to head out for the night.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
I think, no, it's all good. I think it would probably be a good idea because I know, I think you guys are gone the, shoot, Kayla, I think you're gone the 8th, right? You're gone next week?
That is not confirmed at all.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe, but hopefully not.
So let's just call this a 2-shot to be able to finish this sucker out. You guys cool with that?
Oh, that works.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. So we'll man, I wish Mike was back to hear this, but I'll message it to him. Well, cool. This was fun. Jamie, I know you have to go. You can just jump off if you want. But yeah. But yeah,
Bye,
we'll
Jamie.
Hi guys.
we'll and Mike just jump back in. Yeah. So Mike, I don't know if you heard all that, but we're gonna call it here, and then we're gonna pick it up next week.
Okay, cool.
So that way we can kind of finish it out, which works. I think there's a lot of other stuff that would have been happening here, but yeah, cool. So we'll pick it up from there. I don't even think I want to go over any like the kudos stuff, except that I just loved the. I'm just gonna say this real quick. So Miranda said to me first thing, I was like, okay, we're gonna do this, and Miranda said, can I play a mimic or can I play a mime? And I was like, yeah. And she said, what class is that? And I said, in my head, I was like, I don't know. What if you were just a commoner? And so she picked it up and ran with it. Which is
That's amazing.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Just thought that was really funny.
I just love that I literally like died.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
After joking about it earlier, and then it happened.
And you're and that's the thing too. The commoners technically only have 4 hit points, so.
And I didn't even die in a cool way. All I did was pick up a rock.
But it turned out to be a very important rock, so.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Cool.
The
Well, all right,
health
guys.
potions were a good idea.
What's that?
I said the health potions were a good idea.
Yeah, yes, they were.
That's why I was like, I kind of like mentioned it off because like, you guys might want a health potion. But awesome. Well, this was fun, guys. I hope you have an awesome rest of your night, rest of your week. And for those of you who are watching at home, we'll see you next week. Yeah, see you guys.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.